good? Y'all know what it is. Fat Podcast. G since I am in the build. Another episode. We outside. What going on? Next, what happening?
Man.
Hey, man. I know you feeling good. Everything right?
Awesome.
Okay, we outside. Check this out, right? We got special guests in the build.
Who we got?
You know, we're gonna do it a little different. You know, we got Source Magazine runner. You know what I mean? Heavy hitter.
At one time, man.
He's got hits.
See, people forget about that part of the mogul.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what made him a mogul to me. Just in my eyes. You know what I mean? Like
he was there when Snoop said, "We here."
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That part.
Yeah.
That part.
Benzino,
y'all ain't fucking around with Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg? East Coast, West Coast?
They tripping.
That was a moment. But
Benzino, what's good, homie?
Come on, G.
Yo.
I appreciate
it. All right.
How we feeling, man? How we feeling, first of all?
Man, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. You know,
always.
I told you about the revelation I went through when I came over here. So, I really feel good, man. Yeah, I really, really feel good. I really, the energy in here is dope. I really appreciate y'all. Yeah. And shout out to Dre, of course, you know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Rich Way.
Shout out to Rich Way.
You know what I mean? And, you know, I'm just happy to be here. The energy, everybody in here, you know what I'm saying, they, you know, accepted me, and I'm ready to go.
It's marvelous, marvelous.
You know, we ready to kick shit today.
Ooh, it's about to get...
One thing about On Fat Podcast, right, that's why the streets fuck with us. We kick shit for real,
for real.
We get to the shit for real.
Yeah, I'm with all the shit. I'm with all the shit. You know what I'm saying?
We go both ways. You know.
Early.
Pause.
Hey, pause. I'm not Frank Ocean. Like, listen, pause. I don't see on both sides.
Okay. We don't judge and we love.
No. Listen. Yeah. Everybody's family.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You see how the internet do shit?
Yeah. Yo, they gotta have you scared about that shit. They got you all tensed up.
I can't even say we you know, whatever.
Nah, you can't.
Because if we hit internet, they gonna switch, flip it, use it against you.
Right.
Listen,
you know what I mean?
You'll be canceled by Thursday.
Man. Shit, by tomorrow, Monday.
Let's get into
Monday
that first.
lunchtime.
Let's get into that first. You lost your Instagram page.
1.3 million followers.
Why'd you do that? I'm gonna blame you first.
Okay, so, you know, I grew up when there was no social media.
Okay.
I'm in the streets.
So you don't know how to act.
It's like, man, social media is like, it's something where, you know, people can say anything they want to say about you, and they're ghosts, they're spirits. You'll never see them. And in the streets, you know, you got problems, you're going to handle that because they right in front of you.
You can push up on those.
They right in front of you. So, you know, really, guys like us, we, you know, and even though it's crazy, I've been with Instagram since 2012.
Yeah.
Since 2012, so that's 10 years.
Yeah.
You would think I know it by now, but I still don't know what a troll is. I still think a troll is a real person that got real beef with me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like I still don't know.
You taking that shit to heart. Yo.
It's killing me. I
this nigga said some silly shit. Like, listen.
I can't.
That's a little fat kid somewhere, and their mama and baby man talking crazy.
Yo.
The first time I was on, I forgot what it was. But I remember it was Twitter. So I remember, and I'm my man Nori, I'm in Miami. Somebody says something, and I'm like, man, I'm giving my address. I'm like, and he's like, okay, I'll meet you right here. So I grab my thing, I grab my shit, and I go right there. I'm sitting there for hours and hours.
Squatting and shit.
Nobody's coming.
This nigga squatting.
The sun's coming down. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, it's over. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm there by at one point, it's busy. I'm there by myself. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like, go home, Zeno. Like,
yo, nigga done ate and everything.
Go home, Benzino. Nobody's coming, man. So, you know what I mean?
But even a fat little kid in Iowa somewhere.
In Iowa.
Not Iowa. Don't bring that shit up.
In Wyoming.
There you go. Thank you.
And I'm still doing it. My dumb ass is still doing it. What's crazy is I ain't learned.
You gotta let that ride.
You know what?
Next time they do that, call me. We'll talk about it.
Yeah, we'll coach you through that.
Oh, that's real
I'm
shit.
telling you.
I need that.
Because I be seeing Queens flip with
I
you.
need that.
I be seeing your boy Queens flip with you. What's that about? What's that Queens flip?
Flip crazy as hell.
Flip
man.
funny as fuck.
Flip nuts.
Nah,
Shout
but you
out
be
to
calling,
Queens,
but you be calling them on some real
I mean,
like.
I'm saying Queens be want hugs, man. Ain't no time for no goddamn hugs.
Nah, man.
You move for hugs all the
You
time.
gotta let the love in, baby. Like, you can't
hug
do
these
that.
nuts, man. Leave me alone.
Fuck all that. Hey, Flipper pop up at the wrong time and for a hole, man.
Yo.
You going through with your old lady, she just caught you cheating, try to bust in the door, trying to get a hug.
See, look, my thing is like with the social media is that, people come at me and instead of me ignoring it, man, I'll go with them. And I see my whole time I've never even seen a report button. I didn't know you could report people. To this day, I didn't.
Oh shit!
Now I know
You-
because they reported me.
There is a
I lost
button
my
there. I be
I never
ignoring that motherfucker.
I never recognized it for what it was because I've never reported. So what they'll do is they'll say some shit to me. I'll say some shit to them. They'll report me, and then the first thing you see is community guidelines. I'm like, what community? Whose fucking community is it? Like, did y'all just see this motherfucker disrespect me?
You know what I realized too, a lot of the time it be people with fake ass pages. It be niggas you know. It be motherfuckers you know
Yo.
you got beef with.
That's never happened.
It be all that type of
That's
shit.
evil.
You
You don't know.
You don't know yet.
You don't know.
They do that.
Yeah, they do that. You don't know. You don't know yet.
It's somebody
You just ain't caught no fucking body.
Somebody makes a fake page.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they'll talk to you as them, but they're an artist themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a different
They do
type
that.
of human being, bro.
Yo, this shit gets diabolical, baby.
I can't fathom that because I would never ever
Exactly.
think about doing no shit like that.
Never go outside like that.
This shit,
I've never had another page. I've only had one page.
until they stole that shit from you.
Meaning like while I had my page, like I never had 2 and 3 pages to do it. I just had one
bullshit,
page.
yeah.
Like it's me. I want people to know it's me. It's
Exactly.
like I don't go on there and it's not me.
They doing it out here. They definitely doing it.
See, and that's why I think like I'm not good for it. And I want to shout out and I know we're gonna probably talk about Koi, but I want to say this just real quick.
Yeah.
So she's on tour. Well, she's starting to go on tour. Her album's coming out. All right.
Fact.
So I said, Koi. I said, look, man, all these securities you got. Listen, you know what I'm saying? That's your dad. Put that work in.
For real,
you
for
ain't, She's like, Dad, this is what she exactly said. She's like, you on the shade room giving out your address to everybody. He's like, I can't have you. I can't. She's like, Dad, I can't do it. I can't. And you know what?
She putting you up on internet gangster principles.
She was like that. She said, Dad, look. She's like, listen, I'm gonna interview you. She's like, I'm gonna help you. Yeah, she started breaking it down. This was like 3 days ago, and I was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Like she was breaking it down to me, and I was like, you're right. She was like, I can't have you do all this. She's like, I'm getting ready to go do a festival where there's nothing but white people.
Exactly.
And if you giving out your address, I said, Corey, you know I'm not racist. You know I love people. She's like, no, but people think they're gonna think you're a bad guy because of what you're tweeting out.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And it hit me, and I was like, you're right. She was right.
So basically, stay on that topic. Let's go right into that, right? Well, call Leray. Shouts out to her.
Shout out to
Go
Corey.
Shout out.
Music she doing.
Yo,
So y'all relationship growing up with her from a little one.
Okay,
How was
so all right, well, growing up in Boston,
Okay.
Blue Hill Avenue,
Shouts out to
Blue
Hill.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Where the movie was.
Yeah,
I was living on Blue Hill.
That's where they shot the movie at.
I met her mom. You know what I'm saying?
what movie?
Blue Hill Avenue.
No. They shot that in Canada.
Okay.
But it was about that.
It was
Hey,
about-
look.
Cool.
Cause I'm
Yeah.
yo.
Hey, you
hold
How the
on,
fuck you
cuz.
gonna shoot Blood Lab in Canada?
Yeah, what movie? That's why I'm like,
Nothing
what
against
movie?
Canada, nothing against Canada, but you can't shoot Blue Hill Avenue. in
No,
Canada.
nah.
Exactly.
Not when there's a Blue Hill Avenue to
Come
shoot
to
on.
Boston to shoot the fucking thing
Yeah.
on Blue Hill.
Ain't
What
Y'all
y'all niggas was tripping.
Man, so
like, yeah.
I met her mom. You know what I'm saying? I had already had a son, Ray. Shout out to Chavo. He's a rapper also.
Chavo,
Check him out,
shout out Chavo.
Chavo. So Ray was my first, and at that time, I probably was like 27 years old, and it was almost like I'm like, damn, I don't have no kids yet.
Yo, yeah, I was about to say, how did you feel about that? Like at 27,
no,
man.
but at that time,
go ahead.
At that time, we warring in the streets, and I'm going through crazy shit. 2 of our guys in the group got killed, and we going through real wars and shit. And niggas are sleeping on the porch with pump shotguns, and niggas wasn't having sticks. Our sticks back then was pumps and sawed-offs in Boston.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what was going on.
Yeah, it wasn't choppers and all that up in Boston. It was pumps and sawed-off pumps. It was sawed pumps off, and that's what we had. Like, 357s, 38s, like all revolvers. There wasn't too many nines.
Yeah, because you're trying to keep that casing.
Man, so
early.
So, I felt like, I better have a son before something happened. I really felt like that. Not necessarily a kid. I was hoping for a son. But and I got my son. And that was by Ray's mother, Shonda. You know what I'm saying? Every time we do podcasts, I never mention my baby's mothers, but I want to give all my baby's mothers props for having my children. Every time
You must have got a phone call.
Nah, I didn't. I didn't.
That's what it sounded like. I ain't gonna lie.
I did it, but at almost 30, 40 years in the game, and if I haven't mentioned who they are, I'm sure, them being my
they feel
respectable.
They need to be recognized, and I probably should have done it a long time ago.
That's respectable. I'm glad you did it here.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
We gotta really get it in.
I'm glad you did it here.
You know what I mean?
Thank you.
Yeah, me and her went our separate ways, and I got with Coy's mom. And when I had Coy, I was actually signed to Rap a Lot. I was
shit!
in Texas.
I didn't know that.
I would fly Coy's mother to Texas, and my group Almighty RSO was signed to Rap a Lot Records. So Coy's mom came down there. That's where we conceived Coy. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yo, we getting exclusives on Faxtz right there.
Yeah. Shout out to Jay Prince. Scarface, you know what I'm saying, Willie D, and R.I.P. Bushwick Bill. All those is my real personal friends. Oh. So you know what I'm saying, R.I.P. to Bushwick.
All the fans all the fans are cool. You can thank Texas.
Yeah, right. Hey, thank Texas and look.
Texas nights.
Yeah, them Texas nights.
Listen, me and her mom, bro, I'll never forget it. We went to Corpus Christi, drove down.
Corpus Christi. It's beautiful down there.
Take a trip to Corpus Christi. That's where Selena from. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I didn't know that.
San Padre, I didn't know that. Yeah. Listen, so right before we left, we bought like 20 switches. The first time I smoked a Swisher Sweet. 20 Swisher Sweets filled with that Mexican weed.
That's just horrible.
Oh, but I mean, we're talking 1995 maybe.
That's that Paraguay.
So we had to take what we got.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We got about 20 of them. Went down to Corpus Christi. Man, we had Coy. You know what I'm saying? Like all my kids. I had to keep them together because they have different we have different mothers of your child. Trying to be careful about saying baby mother.
Thank you.
Yeah, you can't say that no more.
Yeah.
Can I say that? Is that
no?
That's not disrespectful. Is that? I want to ask the ladies. Is baby mama disrespectful? Do you say baby mama? Is that disrespectful?
That's the
mother of your child. That's what I said. That's what I said.
Yeah.
Y'all heard me.
I got told that before. You said it.
So the two mother of my children, I had to get all my kids together when they would come visit me because me and Coy's mother went our separate way also. So. It was always in the studio. I always had studios. I always had recording studios. They was always around studios, always around music. In any crib I had studios, music. Everybody's coming over, we doing music. So their whole life they've been around hip hop. They was born into hip hop.
Okay.
I'm gonna ask you that, not to cut you out, right? But I do wanna, stick on that subject a little bit more.
Yeah, lighter.
As far as she's concerned, right? Like,
Coy.
When I asked you about like your upbringing with her and everything y'all went through and shit like that, right? Like, so how was y'all connection? Well, I know I got a daughter, right?
How old is she?
11.
She's 11.
Yeah. She just turned 11 in November.
See, you're all right so far. When she hits that 14, 13, things change. Everything's beautiful up until then. That's a princess. She loves you. Everything is.
Christ.
When it hits 14, 15.
Yo.
Unless you have the handbook, everything's gonna change. And some things you're not gonna know how to deal with. Some things you might, but a lot it's just gonna be like because that's my only daughter. That's my baby girl. You know what I'm saying? I got 3 sons now with Zeno, Taj. I have Ray, Coy's brother, because we had 2 with Asia, and then I have Zeno. So I have 3 sons now and a daughter, but back then, it was 2 sons and Coy. Coy was the only girl, so growing up, she was spoiled. She got everything she wanted. You know what I'm saying? When me and her mom parted ways, every Christmas, every summer, I didn't miss spring break. I mean, listen, you know, she's with me. Exactly. But so when they're flying in with me, of course, there may be another woman that, you know, I'm Benzino, so it's not necessarily like Cliff Huxtable at the crib, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Benzino.
You know, even though I'm flying her in, it's still.
But if y'all separated though, it's right for you to have another woman, right?
Well, I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you, daughters. This is my. I think I want to be careful. I want to think about what I say because I don't want to make anybody upset. But you know, daughters, I think take that to heart more than boys.
Oh yeah, definitely.
What's that?
Being with somebody else, them seeing you with somebody else.
But what we got?
I didn't understand that. See,
what we got to do to fix that? Because at the end of the day, like
that's church right there.
If you and the mama separated, you got to live your life, and she got to live hers.
Yeah, how you do that?
How do y'all do it?
I fucked up. Like nigga, I'm gonna tell you what I did. I fucked up.
Everybody fuck about top.
But
I tried to wait 2 months, shit like that.
See, Coy's like this. This how Coy. See, Coy's a motherfucker. Coy's more like me than my sons. Yeah. Coy will grab the woman and then like, all right, me and Coy gonna go somewhere, blah blah blah. But the whole time she's grilling her. Coy's grilling her all kind. Yeah. So like they'll always come back and feel like. Your daughter, it was, you know what I'm saying?
I think that's a female thing.
You know what I'm saying?
Haley do that too.
What's that?
Haley don't be with it. My dog, that's my daughter.
But she never necessarily like acted up or anything around somebody or you know like made them feel uncomfortable or whatever. To me, once she talked to them, it was pretty much like, why are you with my father? To find out why, you know, are you you know what I'm saying? But no matter what, in her eyes, not being with her mother, I think that wasn't cool. You know?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, come on, I had to go through that like everybody else had to go through that.
What y'all lit today?
Well, I mean, you know, it's crazy because first of all, I'm proud of her. She's dope. I really didn't see it coming. Nobody seen it coming. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. Nobody in the family, nobody. I mean,
why you say that though? Because they was raised around music.
No, because Ray got a deal at 9 years old. Ray was spitting, rapping. You know, even though Coy was around it, like we did a few videos, I did a few things with her, but it's not like seeing me. You know, like Ray. Okay, now matter of fact, it's not fair. So if Coy's making songs talking about, you know, if she's say 18, let's say she's 19, 20, even 20, making songs and she's talking about, you know, the D, the P, the smoking that. You know, as a father,
you don't want to hear that.
How am I supposed to post that? How am I supposed to? You know what I'm saying? I'm between a rock and a hard place.
Cause then you know too what's going on in the industry.
Come on, man.
If you post her, you gonna send awards at her. You ain't trying to do certain shit. You ain't trying to put your daughter in the middle of the spot.
I get what y'all saying,
listen,
but
if
your daughter do a song,
but you gotta promote that shit though.
But if your daughter, But if your daughter do a song, I kind of feel you too, though.
That's why she tight.
I'm not gonna speak on your daughter, right?
I know.
I'm not gonna speak on your daughter. I'm gonna speak on mine. If my daughter do a song that say I suck dick good.
Whoa. No, we're not. No, I do. No, I know. No, I get you.
How can you post that?
No, I get what you. No, I get what you're saying, cuz I wouldn't post that either. I'm just saying, like, goddamn.
You just said I posted. See, you can't. And
I wouldn't post that.
No, but look at this. I knew, like, okay, once she started fucking with Chief Keef, I was like, and I love Chief Keef.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I was like, damn. Because in my mind,
you know what's going on.
You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck. You know what I'm saying? Yo. Damn. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm like,
we getting exclusive.
I'm like, in my mind, I'm thinking college, you know, degree.
Not social.
You know what I'm saying? You know, like my, okay,
we fuck with social, but
if my boys but Coy, you're going to be the, and then she's like, yo, nah, you know what I'm saying? I understand it now. I get it, but I hope she understands that. Like, being a father, I didn't have a handbook. I just went by, okay, like, you can't smoke. You can't smoke.
What?
You can't.
Do you think smoking would have been better or bringing the chicks around would have been better?
But of course, look, listen, me Me, listen, she grew up with me smoking. So now all my kids smoke.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it's like, I don't want to be a hypocrite, but I don't condone it.
Yeah.
You don't condone smoking weed?
Well, now my son's 28. And now, okay, this is a true story. And I'm going to give y'all, this is a true story.
Yeah, give us that.
All right, I love you, Coy, but this is so funny and ill to me. So here in Atlanta, because Coy stayed with me. She was going to Campbell High School.
Oh, right? Shit, I went to Campbell.
Yeah, she went to Campbell.
In Osborne.
For like a year and everything. So, and then Taj went to King something, football. I was going to the football. Pop Warner, like I was really like, they both of them was living with me, and it was dope because at that point, I could finally go to football games with my son. I could take him, and then my daughter. But Coy, at an early age, I think started smoking, and I didn't know about it. Because, she's up in Jersey with her mom.
Exactly.
You feel me? So, I don't know what year it was or whatever, but, she got a little bit older. I think Coy might have been at this point, maybe 18, 19. And I'll never forget it. She was pissed because we had a big argument about her smoking weed. I mean, a big argument. And, I smoke all the time, you know what I mean? So she didn't want to stay. I'm leaving. No, you're not. And after she slammed the door, and then I'm laying down, it's just me. She's locked out. Taj is in the other room. Man, I had some weed. I got up. I had to go somewhere in the morning. I opened the door. I put the weed, and then I left. It took me everything, cause I'm thinking
exactly.
Man, what are you nah, man, you giving your kids drugs and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I was hard on myself. I was hard on myself, but you know what? I did that shit, and you know what I'm saying? Like she was happy, and it just felt like at that moment, I wish I would have took that type of moment with her music, like you said, and been more. I didn't say I was supportive, but again, it was hard for me to support the the type of music just because I'm her father.
Yeah, fucking right. I mean, I get that now,
But now, and even now, some of it, I can't. You know what I'm saying? I can't. Some of her posts, I can't. You know what I'm saying? I'm a dad. Like,
let me ask you a crazy question. Like, musically, what would you put her? Like with the Nickies, Cardi B, the Megans, the Lotto.
That's a good fucking question. That's a good fucking question.
That she put enough
I
work
think
in?
I think women in hip hop have really transcended upwards and right there shoulder to shoulder with men now. And I've been around hip hop since day uno. I'm talking since Grandmaster Flash and Spoonie G. I'm that old to understand it. I think, and you know what I'm saying. I think and I know Roxanne Shante, and I know Queen Latifah. Okay. I know MC Light. So
thank you.
But I'm a historian of it.
Yeah.
But right now, I still don't think women were shoulder to shoulder back then. Although all these great women.
What you mean lyrically?
I mean just perceptively.
Yeah.
I don't think that. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. I don't think that people were looking at women as just as the way they was looking at men in hip hop. I think it was still the balance was off. Now I think it's right there. I think it's.
Do you?
Yeah. Hell yeah.
I don't know. No, I think. Listen. Hold on. Since Lauryn Hill, I knew that the prowess was neck to neck or even above, cause she's above a lot of motherfuckers lyrically. Know what I mean? No, hold on, cause I mean that's not one person. That's one person I'm speaking of. But you got Rhapsody, you got a lot of feet, huh?
That's not. He talking about.
Nah, I know, but I'm just saying,
women right now are so creative and so to the point now, like you didn't listen to that many women, but everybody, all of us listen to women joints banging to them. Like nobody used to really do that.
What about you had Queen Pen back then? You had Lil' Kim,
right?
Foxy Brown,
they were dope.
But they all
Lauryn Hill. A lot of them came up under or with men.
Yeah, they were dope.
Absolutely.
You see what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
These women are doing it on their
own.
own, by themselves.
Yeah.
But it's a different market now. It's a different game now.
Man, it's the
That's
same.
what
You do this shit independently now. Like it's not
that's
like the label can't tell you no more for
Listen,
real.
right now, in my opinion, women are right there with the men in hip hop.
No, they are. I'm talking,
You gonna get the same
but what are you talking about though? Like as far as what?
Period.
Lyrically, musically, creatively,
Everything.
you know what I'm saying? And they got what men don't got, that look. So really they have an advantage.
Yeah, forever.
I don't think they get the same opportunity. That's all I'm saying. That's why I'm arguing.
Oh no, they are now.
That's why I'm arguing.
They are now.
I'm not talking about prowess. I'm talking about do they still get the same opportunity as men in hip hop?
Yeah.
Now they do. Now they do.
Yes.
Cause you don't even really gotta be good.
But you can name 30
ain't gotta be
guys.
good.
Hold on, you can name 30 guys, but you can only name like 5 women.
lie,
That's
you
what I'm
gotta
talking
have some
about.
type of skills.
That's just disparaging,
Nah, but
fam.
it's not about-
Like, bro.
But them 5 women are carrying it so hard.
Yeah.
So, but it's 5 million women rapping.
But there's more.
So you got 5 motherfuckers that you can name out of 5,000 motherfuckers that rap just in Atlanta.
Hey.
You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. Is they equal to men? That's what I'm not arguing.
I think they are at this point. I just do.
Yeah,
I agree.
it's 5 women in the game though, bro. How? It's 5 women in the game. Is that too many for you? 5 is too
Ask
many.
the ladies in there what they
Let me
think.
respond. It ain't about like the quantity of how many of them it is.
That's what they
To
put
me, it's about
They get respect as soon as they get in it.
they got gifts, like he said. They got plugs they won't got.
Okay,
They
first
can
of all,
get them
hold on. And
They
don't
did not even have a song.
Hold on, don't forget
They did not
this.
even have a song.
And don't forget this.
And be the most popular person on Instagram.
Don't forget this. Don't forget you.
A nigga can't do that. Period.
Do y'all go to strip clubs?
Yeah, a little bit. I don't like booty dust in my wings and
Well, I'm
shit.
just
But
saying, okay,
yeah,
how about this? Have y'all been to a strip club?
I do a
yeah,
lot of
damn
songs.
right.
So when you go to a strip club, you go in there to admire the woman's beauty. Pretty much, right? We could say it in other terms, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So imagine that woman.
I like how you articulated
Imagine
that.
that woman rapping her ass off now. Right now. That's crazy. That's a plus.
I get what you mean. Hold on, no. We're not talking about that though. What I'm talking about is, all right, let's bring it to some terms that we can understand as men. We all watch football here, right?
Yeah.
So you got 32 teams in the NFL, right? You got like how many black owners?
None.
You got how many black coaches?
That is not the same.
What the fuck? How?
That is
Nigga,
not the
it's
same.
rap. Hold on, it's rap and there's only 2 genders.
That analogy
It's,
is
whoa,
not the same.
Jesus
That is
Christ.
not the same.
Bro, it's 5 female rappers. It's 100.
Hold on, look, let's talk right now. Megan Thee Stallion, Cardi B, Nicki Minaj are all relevant, banging.
You just named 3.
Hold on. Keep going.
That's 6. You can name 6.
Keep going.
Well, who else?
My skin Keisha.
10?
Bro,
What you
there's
think
too
it-
many of them, bro.
Reach. Keep reaching.
15 of
How
those.
far can you reach?
Breezy.
How far can we reach? Go ahead, keep reaching.
No,
Now you can name 100 niggas.
What's the other one for Chicago?
they have emotions. They can show
You
There's a
can
whole bunch of them.
you can name 100 niggas.
But not one of them niggas you would go watch at a strip club.
to this shit though.
Exactly.
Niggas been indebted to this shit.
That's
A
what it
woman,
revolves
listen.
around.
Yo, how many niggas drove their girls Camry to they first fucking on stage show and shit? Drove they shit
I just
200
think
miles to Indiana to believe in they bullshit.
use their
Now I mean, they not even hot.
Women use their sexuality this time, and they said, you know what, we gonna get these niggas.
5
Yeah, it's
no,
working,
bro.
It's working.
Hey,
generating zillions of dollars.
Hold
right
on.
now.
Because that's something we can
Zillions of
talk.
dollars.
I ain't even got you for
Let's
that
talk
long.
the money.
That's something I
Them
can
girls
talk.
alone generate more money than the 100 niggas that you can mention.
Exactly.
That song.
Real paper.
Whoa.
It's like selling porno.
No, that
That's what it
you're right.
That shit
It's
fly.
verbal porno.
I hear what you're saying.
But come on,
I
bro.
hear what you're saying.
The ratio
no,
crazy,
it's not
bro.
like what you're saying.
Yeah.
But I just think women. I think they neck and neck now.
Yo, I think you would think a little bit different if you had 3 daughters instead of fucking 1 daughter and 3
Man, I'm
sons.
going through hell with the one I got.
Nigga, I'm going through it too. I'm just
Listen.
saying, like, Jesus.
I thank God I got 3 sons and 1 daughter. I'm saying because Coy's enough. You know what I'm saying?
Yo.
That's my baby.
He said Coy's
Yeah, because daughters are hard, man. Daughters are hard. Hold on. If you're Cliff Huxtable and you're able to do it the right way. But man, I'm a street nigga, and it's hard for
Listen,
street niggas, bro.
you preach it to the choir.
They don't take that into consideration.
You preach it to the choir. I'm hurting
I'm not
right
a
now.
college nigga. I'm not a 9 to 5 nigga. I'm a street nigga. Exactly. And yeah, my time with you might not be as much as you want because I got to get out there and make money for everybody. Exactly. That's what we got to go through. The mother knew who I was before she met me, so you know what I'm saying. So all right, before we had so this ain't a surprise, you know what I'm saying. Exactly. So we gotta put everything. We gotta put everything in a perspective. Like I can't be the same father.
Let me ask you this: how much does it affect you?
A lot every day. You kidding me? I love her to death. That shit be on my conscience. That shit ain't.
Is that why you smoke so much?
That's probably one of the reasons.
Okay. Yeah. Because I smoke a lot too. I got a problem.
See, but that's. Let's
go to church together.
We all have mental illness.
Yeah.
And smoking helps us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Let's swing it for a minute,
right.
Let's get into the source.
Source magazine.
Yeah, get into the source magazine.
Thank you, my nigga.
Let's definitely get in there.
Let's get in there.
Let's start from the beginning.
1988, Dave Mays.
88?
To Harvard. I met Dave in 87. I was in a group. See, I've told the story so many times. It's like this is easy.
Yeah.
Good.
RSO, we was a rap group, a gangster rap group out of Boston.
RSO?
Almighty RSO.
Okay.
Rock shit on. And we came up in Roxbury, Dorchester area.
I know
Boston.
Dorchester.
The hood, the super hood, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So Blue Hill Avenue is maybe like 10 miles.
Okay.
Maybe. That's Black Boston. You know what I'm saying? The radius of Black Boston can't be no more than 10, 15 miles, right? So we averaged
they
over
put a cap on that shit.
We averaged over 100 bodies a year. You know what I'm saying?
I can believe it.
You know what I mean? Just in a radius of 15 miles. Like back then it was bananas. So
treacherous.
So we all came up, drugs, guns, gangs, and the group back then was when early hip hop was, when niggas was battling, where you go up there with the DJ, the beatbox, the rappers, you know what I'm saying? And we up there 9 deep and shit, like 8 deep, 7 deep, and we battling different people in the cities and shit. I had a big Sherwin Vegas speaker I'd bring out. We would get electricity either from an abandoned house or a light pole. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like 6 extension cords. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, we used to get block parties and shit, man. And, those was the...
Turning on the hydrant and
those
shit.
the golden age. One thing about with these kids, with internet, that they will never experience is how it feels to be in the park with maybe close to 1,000 black people. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Smoking, chilling, cutting up a beat from a little piece of the record, cutting up a drum solo from a piece of a record, and a gang of dope ass MCs would get on. Because back then, if you wasn't dope, you wasn't even gonna try it. You wouldn't even want to embarrass yourself. You wasn't even gonna embarrass yourself. You wasn't even gonna. You was gonna, even if you thought you could rap, if you wasn't ready, you was gonna sit your ass there and just be like
and
this
watch this shit.
You was ready. That's the difference of hip hop now. Everybody does it now. So back then it was like they'll never feel what it felt to be out there in the daytime all the way till nighttime, man, till the police came and shut it down. But, big dresser drawers, these big dresser drawers that Jamaicans used to take 18 subwoofers and just make them into these cabinets. Like that, you'll never know what that feels now. You know what I mean? And that, to me, if that really is,
that's dope.
Hip hop now is way different from the essence of hip hop is that it brings us all together. We listen to joints. It's just a feeling that's so I know that feeling, and I'll never get that feeling again. So I'll always have memories of that feeling, and that's dope. But man, it's nothing like it is now. Yeah.
So you and Dave Mays, right?
Dave Mays, yeah.
Dave Mays.
Jewish guy from Washington, D.C., a genius.
Okay. So how was y'all relationship? What was y'all partnership?
That's a different label.
So we never had a radio station in Boston because Boston's predominantly a white city. You know what I'm saying? There's a little chunk of black Boston, but everywhere else is, it's Irish, it's Italian, it's Jewish, Exactly. So, we had this radio station, AM station, that the only station we had played black music. When the sun go down, it would go out because the antenna there would be fucked up. You know what I'm saying? So we wouldn't have no radio station at all. No pirate, no nothing.
That's crazy.
So niggas had to listen to college radio. Yeah. So college radio would always have about an hour or two for hip hop, you know what I'm saying? So there used to be a station called Emerson College. That's where Wendy Williams graduated from. People,
Okay.
Yeah, people would come there to do
Shouts out
it.
to Wendy Williams.
Yeah, shouts out to Wendy Williams and shit.
Yeah, get well.
So you know, they used to do what do you call it? A telethon, where you know, we're not getting no money, so donate money to the to the station. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, don't. So all the groups in Boston would come up there and perform. Rock groups, fucking violins. So we was like one of the top rap groups up there and shit. So we come up there and we'd always do it, for the love, because they might play our song or two, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So we go up there and we would perform live. It would be a live performance all day. So I met Dave there. He actually came to interview us.
Okay. Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah, so it's funny because we always argue about this, but he had on like one of them leather thing, like a leather piece.
He had an ascot on?
With an African thing, right? He said, no, that wasn't me. I said, yes, it was, Dave. Stop fucking lying. You know what I'm saying? He had the box cut. You know what I mean? But Dave from D.C. Dave
he a white boy?
Jewish, but he grew up in D.C.
He had a box?
Black folks. A little box.
He ain't had no box,
yeah,
like on the way, but
cut that shit out.
Third base. That's who, you know what I'm saying? Remember third base?
Monkey in the middle?
Third base.
Yeah, that is monkey in the middle.
It's Moni in the middle.
Moni in the middle.
That's Moni Love. No,
it's not Moni.
Third base is the two white guys.
I know.
That was...
They had this song, I'm telling you, they had a song
Search.
called Monkey in the Middle.
It was Monkey in the Middle?
I'm telling you, they had a song called Monkey in the Middle.
Brass Monkey.
Was it Brass Monkey?
No, that was
the Beastie Boys.
So they had Monkey in the Middle?
I'm telling you, you can wiki that shit right now, I promise you.
That don't even sound right.
Listen, we'll better join on it. I don't know.
Pop Goes the Weasel.
Pop Goes the fucking Weasel.
That's it wasn't Monkey.
My nigga, it was Pop Goes the Weasel. Hold on, nah, listen. That's just a nursery rhyme.
What the fuck is the monkey?
I had pussy on the brain.
Okay, so how did you? When did y'all know this sort of shit worked?
So Dave had a radio show at Harvard.
Okay.
Harvard's playing classical music and shit. So Harvard is in Cambridge. Yeah, because they don't fuck with hip hop.
Yeah.
This is 1988. Harvard wasn't fucking with niggas, never mind hip hop.
Exactly.
Yeah, like see Cambridge and Roxbury is two different places in Boston.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's almost looking like you in two worlds. Over here, it almost like when you cross the bridge, the sun and everything just shine better over there. It always felt like that. I swear to God.
Y'all got a lot of Ivy League colleges.
The grass was greener and the sun was more brighter and the sky was actually bluer.
Like Belly and
shit. As soon as you
shit.
cross the fucking Charles River Bridge, everything is just more beautiful. Motherfuckers are rowing and sinking shit. I've never seen no shit like that. Like what the fuck are these niggas doing? Like, look at
this nigga catching crayfish. These niggas out here rowing this shit.
So we all go over there, man, and obviously we smoking, we having fun and shit. So Dave had a 2-hour set on Saturday, and he called a street beat. So my DJ at the RSO, Jeff 2 times, DJ Def Jeff at the time, was his DJ for it. Okay. And I come up there and kind of like co-host and fuck around. You know what I mean? Getting away from Roxbury and Dorchester, coming over there was just dope because it's like, man, this is all right. You know what I'm saying? You ain't worried about nothing. You know what I'm saying? You ain't even got to bring no strap. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that was big for us. You know what I mean? Just to come chill somewhere.
Bring no equipment.
That was like, So we coming over there chilling. We would go in the Harvard food spot where you know what I'm saying, terrorize that. We were just having fun, man. Dave was a fun dude. We was doing shit that we really couldn't do in over there. You know what I'm saying? We were just being like fucking like if I went to college, then that's how I would be. You know what I'm saying? So we just forged a friendship, and he made it out of a 1-page newsletter. It was like 1 page.
Okay.
The source. That's what it said, the source, 1 page. And it had a fucking, KRS was on it, and it had like he just typed up the news of KRS and a few other things that happened and what's going on in hip hop. Okay. In his mind, it was going to be a newsletter that he was going to send it out to the record labels and I got him. I took him to the hood because Dave couldn't come to the hood unless he come. It wasn't like that back then. It was not back then.
Move around like that.
Nah, hell no. So we used to have a record store there, Skippy White's by Orchard Park Projects. That's where the New Edition, Bobby and that was their projects and shit. So Skippy White's is right deep in the hood, dope fiends and all. I mean, like, you know what I mean? And he was a white dude, and it was the first time I ever seen a toupee. I used to be like, what the fuck is he wearing? I never knew what that shit was. It was the first time I ever seen this shit. I was like, look at this nigga shit. Yo, what the fuck is on your shit, Skippy? Yo, we used to fuck with him hard on it, right?
That's fucked up.
Skippy
That's
White.
fucked up.
Yeah.
He was going through something.
It was crazy.
Listen,
I never seen no shit like that.
that nigga was going through something. That's fucked
It
up.
looked like a nigga just took some shit.
Skippy, man.
Yo, shouts out to Skippy, man,
Yeah.
for rocking the toupee back then.
First time I
man.
ever seen a toupee.
You was holding it down, cuz.
Man, this was.
Skippy just
Don't say the 80 nothing.
This was like 87, 88.
Oh shit! Yo,
It's like 88.
Skippy had a $7,000 toupee. Them shits was high back then, nigga. That nigga financed the toupee in '87. That nigga's thorough.
It wasn't like now though, right?
Nah, you can just get some shits on Medicare now. You know what I mean? That nigga had a toupee in '87. He had money, nigga.
That's real shit.
That nigga had Wolf of Wall Street money. Shouts out to Skippy.
Skippy was so he paid Dave $200 for the first ad. It was a Skippy White ad, and mind you, the source was one piece of paper with a Skippy White ad on it. So Dave really was brilliant to come up with that. You know what I'm saying? And as it went on, he had 3 other partners that were going to different Ivy League schools. Like one of his partners was his roommate, right? So
This shit's not even fair right here. This like Microsoft.
I'm gonna give y'all some other exclusive
Thank
shit
you,
though.
sir.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. So Dave's one of his partners and his roommate. We used to hate this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Dave was cool. Dave one of the boys. But this nigga, so he had an album out called Big Man on Campus, white dude. And his manager was the nigga that Brett Ratner, the nigga that directed all the movies.
Uh-huh.
You know, all the big movies.
Yeah,
Shout out to Brett Ratner.
yeah.
But Brett
Shout out to Brett.
Brett either was in the group or was just anything. So their name was Big Man on Campus, right? Yeah. So this was Dave's roommate, right? So we used to, because everything Dave was, because you see a white dude around a black dude, when he's just chill, then he's accepted. You know what I'm saying? When you're trying too hard, you're like and that's what this nigga, like he was just trying to be so fucking cool and hip hop. So we would go to Dave's dorm, right? So but look, he'd always have the best weed, always. So look, always the best weed, right? So boom. So sometimes his name was Jay Schechter. Now mind, this is one of the original
He said Jay
owners
Schechter
of the Source magazine.
All these motherfuckers Jewish.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Hold on.
Come on.
Mazel tov.
Hey,
Okay,
but hold on, I gotta tell the story.
Yeah. Go ahead.
So Jay, because he's one of the original, I never told this.
okay.
All right.
I gotta tell.
What's his
this
name
shit.
again?
Faxtz
John
podcast
Schechter.
exclusive.
Yeah, it's exclusive. John Schechter.
Exclusive.
So John was Dave's roommate. So me and Dave, man, and all my guys love Dave, but John just was trying too hard. So okay, we never liked John. John never liked us. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
That's
Right?
fucked
It wasn't.
up.
It was.
Damn, John.
Every time we would come over Dave's roommate, John would just bounce. You know what I'm saying? Like he'd get red in the face and just get the fuck out of there. Like, all right, Dave. You know what I'm saying? Like, he because he just felt uncomfortable.
Yeah.
The dorm it looks like a jail cell. You know what I'm saying? It's a small spot. If we come 3-4 deep, we deep in that motherfucker. But we coming because
Y'all
John,
burning.
Look, but John got the best shit. Cause again, we over.
Oh, so that's why y'all show. So y'all showing up house in John's blunt. Nah, hold on. Nah, yeah. That's why John ain't fucking like y'all. John knew what the fuck was going on. Y'all showing up house in John's blunt.
So it got to the point, right? So John had his own dresser. Dave had his own.
Proceed, my nigga.
I come in and just
Taking shit.
You know, because first of all, this Harvard, they trusting niggas like this. They keep they shit all out. I'm like, hold up. So we in there with Dave and
So you just picking through this nigga shit.
So then look. So then one day, right? So one day, so I said, look, John. I said, I want to buy. So then I started buying weed from him, right? You know what I'm saying? So I was like, yo, man. I said, I want to get a pound.
This shit old.
I want to get a pound, John. He said, oh, my man on campus, he's the one. I said, word, he's the one. I said, all right. I said, so we went over there.
Side note, you can't
Get your
buy.
ass under that motherfucker.
Oh,
Listen to that. Where's it at? Look. We had a fake gun. It was a fake gun too, because we didn't even carry no stress.
Y'all had a BB gun out there?
We went and got it from the Army Navy store in Cambridge, right? So because you know what I'm saying? Because we didn't know what the fuck he had.
Fake like how though? It was a BB gun?
It was like it wasn't a BB gun. It was a gun that was stuffed. It was a movie gun.
Yeah, oh shit.
What do you call
the prop joint.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
So look, he answered it. This nigga looked like maybe like, I mean, he was the blonde. I mean, he would look like he was, whoever he was somebody on there because he looked the part. He was like a movie star. This motherfucker answered the door like, hey, what's up, man? Get your ass up. He was like, oh, shit. Where's it at? Where's it at? We flipped it over. He only had a bunk bed, right? Where's it at? So we finally found it. It probably wasn't even like about a half pound or whatever. So John hated us after that.
He already ain't like y'all niggas.
John moved to a different dorm and shit from Dave and shit. I never told that story. That was and then like as the Source blew up, it was John, Dave, and a couple of other guys. It was John, Dave. They were white. It was two black guys. H. Edward Young.
Okay.
H. Edward Young.
H.
You know, right?
What's the H for? Howard?
I never even knew.
Hubert?
He was the first nigga I knew. First name was a letter.
Howie.
H. Edward Young and James Bernard. So as time went on, I'm still in Boston. You know, I'm doing my thing, man, in the streets. You know, and like I used to get it because my pops was tied, you know, to the mob, and he's in the joint doing, you know, 20 feds, and every Schnapps got the city on lock, so everybody know I'm his son. So I'm doing shit for him. So I'm really getting money. Dave and them's getting their money. I'm getting my money, right? So Dave used to bring down A&Rs from different labels to come see us. Yeah. You know, he's got the Source, and he's my friend. Why not? We're the RSO. We know.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was about to ask you that.
Yeah, that's my
group?
dog.
Okay.
Why wouldn't he? Like if I'm your dog, because they're in New York at this time. So he's bringing down, and it's big for a New York guy to come to Boston.
So he trying to put you on.
We opening up for Naughty by Nature, for LL, for Eric B. We open up for everybody that come in the city. Yeah. So Dave brings it. So we end up getting a deal out of it on Tommy Boy, a single deal. So we made a song called One in the Chamber. Dave is supporting us. The Source is still getting big. People on the cover. It went from a piece of paper to a black and white small booklet to a color booklet. You know what I'm saying? Like it's ready. They got an office in New York. Like, man, this is, you know what I'm saying? So it's still the four of them. And they building it. You know what I'm saying? I'm still in Boston. Drugs, guns, the block. But hip hop. Always loved hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Since 11 years old in the Bronx with my grandfather, always loved hip hop. So, you know, 94, I'm gonna speed it up. Look, Easy was about to give us a deal. I talked to Easy maybe about 2-3 days before he passed.
Easy?
Easy.
Oh shit.
Easy had met us.
You was about to get a Ruthless deal?
Easy came and met us twice. And Dave,
for Ruthless though?
We drove up there. I met Easy at the office, Dave, because Dave hooked it up with Jerry Heller. Jewish. You know what I'm saying? Source man. Okay, so we was a controversial gangster group from Boston. Easy was interested, and we was sample heavy. We would sample a lot of Parliament Funkadelic shit. Like a lot of our influence came from New York, but a lot from LA, because remember, we listened to college radio. College radio played everything. Yeah. So we listened to Ghetto Boys, NWS. So, you know, that was our influences. Yeah, so Easy, I met him twice. Once at the Source, he had the Samoan bodyguards, and he had this nigga like Steven Seagal with a ponytail. Yeah. With that thing. Nah, man, this was the time.
Yo, this nigga wild.
No. As I watched the movie, I found out that was the dude that they hired from the Jewish Defense League. And them niggas don't play like them Israelis. No.
Yeah.
He had a
They know that Crawl McGraw shit.
He had a short trench coat. And he had a motherfucking little small thing with the arm shit right there.
Nigga had a duster on.
Mike Klein. This who that it was Easy to Simone, bro. Isn't it? Remember, so when you're watching a movie, I'm watching a movie and I'm like, damn, this is going on. Like you know what I'm saying, right? Because you know, from there I met at the St. Regis Hotel, and he says, I'm gonna sign you. He said Tamika's wife was signing Bone Thugs, and Yella was signing Bone, and he's signing us. So I'm like, yo, this is our first album deal. Like, we going crazy. Exactly. So Ruthless Records, it made the Boston Herald and everything. So he went in the hospital, you know what I'm saying? And I just remember, you know, that, okay, the guy Tom Wally, who's the Tupac Estates lawyer
It was
right
so
now,
big.
was our lawyer. He was our lawyer for the deal. So the
You
deal
said that's Tupac's estate lawyer?
now, yeah. So
He was over Interstate,
he was over
right?
Tom Wally, like a real attorney, but this is way back then. So this is like 94. So around again, whenever you seen that movie, somewhere in that movie, this was happening. It just didn't get showed. Because I'm watching, I'm like, damn, because after we met in New York, maybe a week, he went into the hospital. So the deal's done. All we waiting for him is to sign it now. You understand what I'm saying? Like that's it. Like it was like for $175,000. I mean, this was like big for us, man. You know what I'm saying? 94.
Yeah.
A fucking group from Boston signed a Ruthless. This was man. So and he was like a fucking god. Like you know what I'm saying? Like we fucked with him. So now, a week go by. We did a song called "There'll Be Some." Where we sampled Roger and some Parliament shit, and we sent it to him. You know what I'm saying? Because I produced me 2 times, and rest in peace, JB, the Hangman 3, and we produced a lot of joints. The Stillmatic intro on Nas, we did that.
I won't get into that.
All right,
shit.
So I called him, and he's like, "Yo," he said, "We had to mail him a cassette. It wasn't no email and all that. You know what I'm saying?" So I mailed it to him. He got it. He played it. He said he loved it. I called him again. I talked to him 3 times. But this time I noticed Mary Scott, he said he had bronchitis.
Damn, I got bronchitis.
He said as soon as he gets out, he said he signed it because we worried like you are everything, you know. So then I remember a week went by and we didn't hear nothing from him. I was like, damn, Dave, you think he changed his mind? Damn, you think something happened? Like, damn, like what, man. So Dave was in LA at the time. We had an office at this, you know, kind of like a small satellite office in '94. So now, Dave was like, "You think I should go up there?" I said, "Nah, because I don't want him thinking that we don't believe him. Because the last thing he said was everything was cool. I don't want him thinking like he's in a hospital and we show up. That's not cool. Like, you know what I'm saying?" So, man, the next day, Dave said he talked to him. And he said, again, everything was cool. The next day, Dave called me and said he died, man. And see, nobody, I didn't know nobody who died of AIDS. Even selling dope or whatever, if they did die of it, it wasn't like I didn't know nobody who wasn't a dope fiend who didn't die of AIDS.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
That wasn't sharing the needle and shit,
Yeah, I didn't know, you know what I'm saying? So that hit so hard on me, like nobody, we had already been through so much. 2 niggas in the group got killed. Remember I told you I had to hurry up and have a kid because I'm thinking I'm next. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it got down to that.
That shit make you stop fucking?
Nah.
Say no something more. He said he might go. He gotta leave something.
No,
See, you gotta ask niggas.
I had it, you know, and actually the you know, Ray Ray's mom I met, it was like she had a thing going on. She had working on a master's and everything. I'm thinking to myself, well, if there's anybody, this is the perfect one.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't think I really
the plant seed.
2 of my guys got killed. You know what I'm saying? Like in the group, and it's a war. Niggas is dropping like flies, and you know what I'm saying? So shit, I ended up being here. You know what I'm saying?
Let me transition a little bit further, right? Still source shit, right? All right, when the you know where we going? East Coast, West Coast shit, right?
The East Coast, West Coast. Well, by then the Source magazine like had started really taking off and making money. You know, Dave bought those guys out. Okay. John Schechter, James Bernard, he bought them out. He bought them out because they, you know, Dave was different, man. Dave went to Harvard. But Dave was just different, and I seen that throughout all his buddies, because they all went to different Ivy League schools. And it seemed like when motherfuckers go to college, they just changed. Dave didn't change, man. Yeah. For whatever it was, he just was a different college guy. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So we vibe good, but, you know, Source got built up. Then we started doing the Source Awards. The first one was actually it was just a read-off on Yo MTV Raps. Yeah. It was like a read-off. Like they read off who won it. It wasn't on. The first one we did was with Bernie Mac. You know, Bernie. You know, rest in peace, Bernie.
Yeah,
Mac.
rest in peace.
We let Bernie be the host. People don't know that Bernie hosted the first Source Awards. Yo, like that's real shit.
He was at the first Source Awards.
He hosted it.
He hosted the first Source Awards.
Yes,
that's crazy.
Yeah,
yo, listen.
Yeah, that was ill, yo, for real. So
that's crazy.
We went on. The Source Awards started.
Whose decision was that? That was you?
I think it was a collective. I think we wanted. We was looking at different. I think we
so it wasn't Bernie first.
No. We actually tried to get. I think Chris Rock first.
Okay.
and he couldn't do it or something. And then we got Bernie. Like Bernie was like really like the second or maybe third choice because there was a couple of bigger ones in him. He was just now, you know what I'm saying? Bernie was just getting his shit. But the fact that we had him first and he blew is amazing for us.
Yeah,
because he's one of the funniest motherfuckers ever do it, man.
Ever do it.
So, you know,
ever do it.
But yeah, shit, you know what I'm saying? When we got to the one with the East Coast, West Coast beef, you know, people understand, like, when we was building the Source Awards, we necessarily wasn't even making a profit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Yeah, like.
For how long, though? Like, how long when you first started?
Listen, the last Source Awards me and Dave did was the one that went to BET, and that was the first time out of all the Source Awards that we did that we made a profit.
Damn.
We lost on every single, like we got it on UPM 33, and, you know, But
yo,
BT was the only one where we really profited. All the ones before that, but like we knew this is how we have to.
Salute to you for keeping that grind though. That was crazy. That's a lesson to everybody that's watching this now. I mean, you got this shit's a marathon, man. Like Nip said, man.
But that particular one was, you know, at this point the East Coast West Coast beef was already crazy, and we're holding it in New York now. You know, you got to think about this. Like people gloss over because the more I talk about the story, the more I'm trying to get into like the real, you know what I'm saying, intricacies of it. Like, think of how many people Suge flew to New York that time, and think about how much that even cost. I never brought that up. Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
I watched a lot of shit about.
We had about 100 motherfuckers in at the Source Awards, bro. Maybe 150, maybe 200. I mean, I don't know. I don't like to exaggerate.
That's a lot of motherfuckers.
You had a gang of motherfuckers just thinking about the hotel rooms and the fucking flights.
Yo,
that cost because we would fly in a lot of people.
Yo, LA,
and our shit was thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. You know what I'm saying? So I know what Suge, you know what I'm saying?
You got a glimpse of what that shit might look like.
So all like he got all like the front rows. You know what I'm saying? Not the front, but like.
Still though,
3, 4.
You in the first 5 of them joints,
So if you up there, you looking through a sea of West Coast niggas right there.
Niggas complain about paying for video.
Exactly.
Right there, right in front of you as you performing.
That's strategic shit though.
That's strategic shit.
That nigga a general.
Exactly. So what the feeling was like when Snoop Dogg went up there with that?
Well, let's go before Snoop because that's you
first,
gotta go to Suge first. And he was like, nobody expected Suge to say what he did. All up in the videos, all up in the. He's just like, oh shit!
That boy went hard.
Not only is he saying it, he's saying it in New York.
Yeah,
in front of niggas.
He's talking about Diddy in New York.
In front of niggas.
That shit. I think. Look at more than ever. And surely I can't speak for everybody. Cause I'm back, I'm on the side stage, so I'm looking, right? But I'm hearing and looking at it, but I know it. I know it looked ill when you was looking at him. See, I wasn't in the front to look at him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I seen that later on, but because I'm in the side, I heard it.
Yeah.
But when I seen it, I can imagine if you was sitting there live looking because nobody expected it, and what it did was I think it shocked everybody to the point of. Did he just say what the fuck I thought he said?
So
like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
what's expected of you as a Boston nigga in the game at that time? Because you're not from New York.
I love West Coast
how
shit.
Does that go?
I loved West Coast shit, and I'm basically from all my father's side of the family from New York, and I
you
love
was about
New
to
York
be
shit.
signed by Ruthless though, and you got this boy talking shit on the West Coast.
See, but
what was your position when that shit happened?
Right in the front.
What you mean in the middle? You had a 60-40.
Nah, in the middle because honestly,
45.
I loved West Coast shit. I loved the music. Me and Pac did a song together. Actually, in the studio, did a song together with Freddie Fox. In the studio with this nigga in 1994 in Queens.
You know what's crazy about Boston is? My dad ran to the Boston. He disappeared on me, right? But he ran to the Boston. That must have been his favorite city.
That's where to disappear if you're gonna disappear. He wanted them Cape Verdean. He wanted them Cape Verdean women. He went there for them Cape Verdean women.
I told you them Cape Verdean motherfuckers is different.
I'm half Cape Verdean. He went.
I was gonna ask you what type of light skinned nigga you was.
Cape Verdean. Cape Verdean, Puerto Rican.
Okay.
All right.
Cape Verde. For people who don't know, Cape Verde and the islands off the west coast of Africa.
By Canary, right? Is it near Canary?
And they're really Senegalese, people.
My uncle went there for his.
It's right on the west coast of Africa. So how Cape Verdeans came to America? If you look at the west coast of Africa and the islands of Cape Verde, it matches strictly up with Massachusetts, and they came right there.
That's the closest point.
Massachusetts and Rhode Island.
Boston Tea Party shit.
Yeah,
they get into Boston, right?
But that's why your dad was up there for the
exactly.
Shout out to your dad.
Shout out to the Cape Verde. Shout out to Pop.
Shout out to you, man. Okay, Boston, right? Let's get into some rumors. Boston rumors. All right, Paul Pierce.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that.
Yeah.
He answered that.
Man, somebody roll a blunt up. Can we get some more?
Yeah, can we get some more weed?
Shit.
Let's get some more weed.
Can we get some more
Yeah,
weed
let's get some more weed.
That one there, boy.
Yeah, keep that.
Man.
Yeah.
Paul,
My nigga.
First of all,
Paul Pierce is
probably one of my favorite Celtics behind Larry Bird. I got a list of them because I'm a diehard Boston fan. Me too. Red Sox, Patriots. You know, Bruins was our colors. It was our gang colors. The black.
You
and
ain't
gold,
fucking with the
wore
Sixers
that.
this year. We early.
We getting ready to go to the championship. You know we got the number 1 D. That's
Cut
a different
that
story.
shit out.
Let's get back to the Boston thing.
Yeah, my
Paul
fault.
Pierce, the Paul Pierce thing. Man, so all right. So in Boston, right, athletes come up there and you know, I'm sure in every city it's like that where athletes athletes like kind of get with the city. You know what I'm saying? They fucking bitches from the town, and you know what I'm saying? They might get a couple of the homies, and like they get, you see with the Aaron Hernandez got involved with some niggas. Athletes come up there and they get involved. You know what I'm saying? In Boston. You know what I'm saying? Them too, like the Cape Verdean women too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Man, any Boston athlete would believe me. Like, so like they get involved with the city and like the streets, kind of. So you know, with Paul, with the situation with Paul was, all right. You know, I had a group called the Wise Guys.
Okay. All
right. So the Wise Guys was a dream, a vision I had that, you know, remember I was telling you that we was averaging like 100. So then it started going up to 126, 130 murders and shit. So at this point, I'm doing good with the source. So now I'm on my philanthropy, shit right now. Let me appreciate it, bro. You got another swisher? No!
I got Fanta Lee.
Oh man, I can't. We ain't got no swishes. Something.
I need to talk to you about that too, man.
I can't smoke no Fanta.
Bro, you can't be driving. Like, come on, man. Like,
all my kids smoke backwoods and Fantos. I can't do it.
Yeah, why?
I can't. I'm an old school nigga.
Smoke white out?
Yeah.
That's crazy. You gotta start smoking that brown paper bag shit, man.
That's what y'all said, but that's like smoking a fucking tree bark, like, you know what I'm saying? That's like going out there and ripping. You might as well go out there and rip a fucking leaf and just roll that shit out.
Yeah. When you smoking the swisher and shit, that shit like smoking the brown paper bag. Like that shit like smoking the sack lunch.
I gotta have
you smoking the sack lunch with the wet booty
I represent all the old school niggas, right?
Exactly. So the Paul Pierce shit, right?
All right, the Paul Pierce shit. So all right, so okay. So now the Wise Guys. So the Wise Guys was I figured that I could go around and get somebody from every single projects and every big block from there. And if I did that would stop some of the killings in Boston. Okay. All right. I figured I said, you know what? I said, I'm getting money now and I want to put niggas on, and this shit right here might stop some of the killing, because at that point it was really out of control. See, the projects in Boston are really like a mile away from each other, 2 miles, and these beefs been for the last 20 years. Niggas dying. 30, 40 from this project, 30, 40. You know what I mean? It just keep going and going. I mean, after a while, it's like, damn, and then now, you know, I got a son, and you know what I'm saying? So now, you know, I'm starting to mature, and I'm starting to think. I'm starting to get out my little wild phase of not giving a fuck and being wild, man, to be like, yo, you got some money. Let's see if you can make a difference. You know what I'm saying? That'll be dope. You know what I mean?
Straight up.
So I formulated a group called the Wise Guys. I opened up a big, huge, 4,000 square feet complex with studio and offices. I hired a bunch of guys from the hood, and I said, look, we're gonna we're gonna do a record company. All right, we're gonna go get somebody from every project, a gang member from every project, somebody who's super active, because there's always one nigga who's active, who's dope in every project, bro. I don't give a fuck what nobody says. There's one nigga who's dope, who's really about that. All right, so it worked. I went to Orchard Park. I went to Columbia Point. I went to Jamaica I even grabbed Dana Barros from the Celtics, you know what I'm saying, which is crazy, you know what I'm saying? Oh, appreciate you, bro. No, I'm ready. Thank you.
That damn Swisher.
Man, this is White Owl. I'll fuck with this.
That's a White Owl?
Appreciate it, yeah. So we grabbed everybody from all, from all the projects, man. And my thing was, I mean, these niggas hated each other. It was hard. It wasn't, my thing was if I could get one of them, the rest of them would have to chill. He would have to calm his project down in order for him to make it. Yeah. And then I knew his project was going to represent him. So this is one way that we can get everybody on one group and look like we doing something big because it wasn't going to happen individually. This project don't like that project. How is y'all going to blow in Boston when y'all don't even like each other? Exactly. Y'all can't support each other's music because y'all can't support each other. Like, it didn't make any sense, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I came up with the idea. And then, I had some money. I put some money behind it. Went in the studio, made a bunch of music. Music came out dope as fuck. We produced the whole thing, the Hangman 3. And then we got a deal on Def Jam. Got a little distribution deal. You know what I'm saying? Giving niggas a few dollars now. They're in the Source magazine. You know, niggas is happy. And these is niggas that's like, one of the niggas, these are niggas that is like in the street. So they got cases and they, you know what I'm saying? And
so what was that Made Men shit though?
Made Men was just the offsuit.
That was you and Beatnuts, right?
No. That was just me, and it was an offset of RSO, and we grabbed another nigga because RSO's fucking reputation was so bad that we had to change the name and shit. We ended up getting a deal like that. With his girl in LA. Yo,
I'm like,
we got signed to a label named Ruthless Records. Where
I know
Warren G was signed there. Ruthless Records. And look, the motherfucking girl who signed us was like, was y'all RSO? He was like, nah, hell no. In LA, I swear to God, true story, yo, and we got signed. We got a $500,000 deal for that shit. Like
for saying you wasn't the nigga.
No, because we was Made Men. We ended up doing songs with Master P. I mean, the album was dope.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But then the Paul Pierce shit happened. Yeah. Then the shit happened with Jada kissing them.
That's what I'm saying. Wait, no.
The Paul Pierce shit.
Okay. So
Paul got stabbed.
So the wise guys, you crazy. Nah, that's fucked up though. I'm trying to give the whole story.
I'm not saying it fucked up. Wait.
No, I know you want me to hurry up, but I'm trying to say
no.
I ain't rushing you either.
Okay. Because
don't fuck yourself.
Because I want people to understand the whole thing because I still get mentioned in that. Oh, Benzino did this to Paul. I ain't did nothing.
I'm doing it to clear your name,
bro. Man, I would have did 25 years, but if Paul would have. I'm speeding the story, but when they brought Paul the picture book when he was in the hospital bed, if he would have picked me, I was finished. Done. They damn near was taking this nigga's finger, pointing at my page. Like, wasn't it him?
Shout out to Paul.
Yeah, they wanted
the hurricane. The boxer sheet.
Wasn't it him?
Shout out to Paul for not putting the nigga down.
Yeah, shout out to Paul.
So look. I'm gonna tell you the whole shit because it's crazy. So the Wise Guys have an album release party.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is how it happened. An album release party. So everybody's feeling good. They all excited. You know what I'm saying? These are street niggas excited. You know what comes with that. All my niggas excited. These niggas is like, they finally got it.
They about to get
This is
rowdy,
what they wanted all
man.
their life. So, not saying it was bad energy. It just was a lot of energy. You know what I'm saying? And everybody was happy. We in a down. First of all, we couldn't believe that we're in a downtown club because they wasn't fucking with us for years. Yeah. I don't know how niggas pulled that out. But that was one of the niggas I had hired and shit that ended up getting Club Europa. And I was like,
oh,
damn.
Shit. Okay.
So we downtown Boston. And I went there and my man Hurst, this is one of my, good friends, but also one of the guys that was working to make it happen, make all that shit happen. I had a team of niggas. Oh, and by the way, that year, 31 murders, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh, I want to emphasize that. Didn't really get the credit for it in the newspapers. George Clinton came down, gave Boston like the model city for 30 fucking murders, man. We brought the murders down like 80, like damn near 80. Anyways,
yeah. So nah. Hey, how much? Like put that stat out.
It worked. It worked. Look,
yeah.
It worked. But that night, so everybody cool. You know what I'm saying? And one of my guys, you know what I'm saying, and this is one of my good friends. You know what I mean? And this is unfortunate, shit happened. I guess Paul was trying to holler and then tag, at
his girl?
It was a female that he was with.
Okay.
See, I didn't know the whole story, whether it was his girl or if it was like one of his family members. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? It was a female that he was with. I thought it was his cousin.
A female he was responsible for.
I thought it was his
night.
cousin. I thought it was his cousin. And you know, it's fucked up because, you know what I'm saying? I guess Paul said some words to the female. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, and
that shit got
words
different.
go back and forth, and then dudes start fighting. So, you know, at that point, I'm standing over with her. So let's say I'm standing over there by the door, and the fight's probably, okay, I'm standing over there by that door, and the fight's right here, by the door back there, at the far wall. So me and Hearst are watching it. Now, Hearst is a heavy set guy, right? So we watching the whole shit, and we see niggas not like, I knew Paul from Kansas, but he didn't, like, it was dark. You know what I'm saying? I knew the Celtics was there because these niggas, you gotta, anytime you have niggas, these are the tallest niggas in the club at the time. You know what I'm saying? You know the Celtics is there. Like, ain't nobody else that tall in the hood. You know what I'm saying? So not too many niggas anyways. And if you do, you know them. So like, so niggas is beefing, and I didn't know it was Paul beefing. Then somebody put the lights went on, and I was like, damn. And you know, I mean, in any city, all right. And this is how I'm gonna look at it. In any city, if I'm in a city, and I'm beefing with maybe just me and you are beefing, and we beefing with niggas in any city in America. If them niggas got they niggas there, if that's their city, you don't think their niggas is gonna jump in? That's just, I mean,
yeah,
it's mathematics.
It's mathematics. You know what I'm saying? Like, whether it's wrong or right, that's how it happened. All right. So now, once that shit happened, I was like, oh shit, I'm walking downstairs to get out the club, right? I'm gonna get the fuck out of here before police come, right? I was in the wind.
Exit stage left.
I was in the wind. Right? So look, because I know my name was fucked up. They've been trying to fuck with me since '87. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm getting the fuck out of here. Like, you know what I'm saying? So as I'm leaving, I'm walking in towards my whip, and now I know who it was. But Tony Batty, the center.
Yeah.
Man, that was Benzino and Made Men. Like, he's telling his brother this.
Shit.
Right? I'm right next to this motherfucker, right? I said, ain't this I didn't say nothing, right? I didn't say shit. Like, I wanted to say something. I said, fuck that. So I got in my car. My man got in the car and we bounced. Boom. I got the fuck up out of Dodge. I went to New York. Caught the first thing smoking in the morning. First thing smoking.
You already know it's up.
Gone. Because, you know, I had a nice little mansion up in Jersey. I'm the fuck out of here. Boss ain't gonna see me for a minute. Man, they brought Paul the thing, and Paul pointed out, you know, all my guys. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And they pointed out Hearst, the nigga that was standing with me.
Yeah. They
said he was one of the ones that was stabbing him too, right? This is what was fucked up. Now, look, and then my name was being spun around, so we had to turn ourselves in. We had to fly back, turn ourselves in. You know what I'm saying? They didn't lock me up. I had a questioning, but they locked Hearst up. And they holding Hearst for this big ass bail. So now I gotta fight Hearst's attempted murder case that he had nothing to do with it. The whole time Hearst is back there with me watching and we looking at niggas. And you know, cause look, you know, at this point again, me and Hearst are older now. Like back in the days, then that would have been us. Yeah. You feel me? You know, because look, a bunch of athletes went through a bunch of bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna mention none, but I know niggas that done jumped in athletes' limousines and pulled out because they was fucking around with their baby's mothers. You know what I'm saying? Like, leave my bitch alone. Like, I done
on
seen,
that Biggie story shit.
I done seen baseball players I can't mention that got whole heads cracked with ashtrays because they fucking with a nigga's broad
on
in
some
the hood.
Keisha shit.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like,
hit that motherfucker like Keisha with the ashtray.
I'm telling you. So with me, I'm like, this can't be good. And see, I was a major Celtics fucking fan, so I wasn't with that. Like, Paul was dope. He was the nigga that's gonna get us a fucking shit. Nigga, I was a major Celtic. I used to go to games.
Y'all bums though.
Man, not now. We on y'all's ass though.
Come on, man. Y'all ain't got no center, dog.
2 games behind.
It's in beat.
Al Horford.
What? Who?
So.
Did y'all ever speak about that?
We never spoke about it. We seen each other, and Paul, the couple of times we seen each other, we was cool with each other. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But it was, you know what I'm saying? But like, I know how you feel me? But my guys got time, like major fucking time that was fucked up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to take it back to say, well, if Paul didn't, you know what I'm saying, get into the, you know what I'm saying, would my niggas still be home? You know what I'm saying? The good thing about it was we beat Hearst. They found Hearst not guilty.
Okay.
Because that would have been horrible.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
nothing to do with it.
Like a couple of my guys who got it, you know what I'm saying, who got time, great. I mean, these are thorough Boston niggas, you know what I mean? And I don't like bringing up their names because I don't know if they want their names brought up or if their families' names want their names brought up. But the guys that get time, my friends, my guys, they got, one of them got over 20 years behind that. Another one got over, 15.
What, over that incident?
Yeah. But they are, but these, like I told you, these guys was ill guys in Boston. So it's just not that incident, it's the record.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So, we seen each other. It was fucked up. It was all the way fucked up. But the irony of it is like, I always have a scar on that because of that. And I ain't had, they wanted, it's like they went to Jadakiss and them was like, yo, you should have killed Ray. They went to Paul like, him.
Yeah.
Pick him. Because, again, he picked Hearst. And Hearst had nothing to do with it.
Yeah.
Hearst was, we was over there watching niggas. We watched the whole thing.
Yeah.
The whole thing. Everybody in the club did. There was a few hundred people in the fucking club. Everybody's watching the fight. And then the light came on and niggas was still beefing. And I'm like, and it's not like Paul wasn't fighting. He was fighting. You know what I'm saying? It's not like Paul just wasn't just he didn't curl up. He was fighting.
Yeah, he wasn't balled up.
He's a man. He's fighting.
Yeah.
Paul from Inglewood. It's just that I with me is that and I understand it, but you know what I'm saying? That whole shit fucked up, man. But the wise guy shit, the momentum we had, us in the city, it all fucked up. And it just shows you how things, one little situation can fuck everything up. Yeah.
Let's switch gear for a minute, right?
Hold up, my man downstairs real quick.
Okay.
Bring it up. Bo, I'm downstairs. Yeah, all right, bet. Grab some diamonds. All right.
Let's switch gears a little bit. The Eminem shit. Yeah, let's go on that way.
What the fuck going on with that?
Yeah. Let's get into
Because I got,
See.
Because I don't want to go out rumors on this one.
Nah.
What's the rumors? I want to hear
So look,
real rumors.
Look, he interested.
The real
I want to hear
rumors.
I want to hear the rumors.
You know how
he told you with the shits.
You know how it go. Eminem this, Benzino hate.
Right.
You know how the rumors go.
All right. Well,
That's why I didn't want to go off that.
I mean, in order for you to understand, then you have to, again, it's a story. You see how I didn't walk through the Paul Pierce shit?
Yeah.
So maybe now people can have understand, like, well, damn, Zeno didn't have shit to do with that.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I want that to come out of the story. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Because other than that, what's the use of telling it?
What's the
Because
use?
I'm definitely not a hater. I've helped so many artists with their careers.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So that ain't it. But so coming from Boston, Boston has racial overtones, a racist city. And being racist is to see like, a certain group of people to be further than another group of people because of the skin color. I just want equality. You know what I mean? I just want equality for everybody, man. So growing up, I grew up in that inequality.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So I always had that in the back of me, that little revolutionist type. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, like I'm gonna speak up for all people. And that's what I was telling you about the light skin shit. Like, I'm black. When I went to the motherfucking school, it said black, white, or other. Black. You know what I'm saying? God damn it. Black. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So in Boston, there were times, I went through the busing riots and the race riots in my first year in high school. I got kicked out of Boston Tech. Got stabbed by a white dude, stabbed up. I went through all that crazy shit because, they didn't fuck with black people. They didn't want black people in their neighborhoods. They didn't want black people in their schools. Mm-hmm. They don't want to integrate white people with us. They think we're inferior. All that shit. I had to grow up. That shit was in me, in Boston. That's what you get growing up in Boston. You know what I'm saying? Especially in the 70s. Look, down here, most of the stuff that was going on, it was kind of going on in black and white, right? Yeah. Man, the Boston marches and everything and all that crazy chaos was in color in the 70s. They still was doing that shit. So people don't realize how racist that shit is. You know what I'm saying? So, when Eminem came, it was like, well, when hip-hop came, I felt like So hip hop is the one thing that's bringing black and white people together. It's the one thing that white people can say, yo, black people are dope. Like I love that. That was dope. Okay, yeah. You know, come fuck with us. Like, you see, we are dope. You know what I'm saying? We can fuck with each other.
Exactly.
Hip hop did that. Religion didn't do it. The workplace didn't do it. The government didn't do it. Politics didn't do it.
Music did it.
Hip hop. Not music.
Yeah,
it was rock. It was all kind of shit.
Yeah.
Blues, jazz. Hip hop did that shit. So now, you know, little Johnny, Susie, and Billy loving hip hop now as the generations are going. The influence is hip hop. Yeah. So I felt like, you know, the labels said, hey, look, now that there's more of a white crowd nationally, probably globally, we need a white artist to represent them. Now, okay, if that was done organically, you know what I'm saying? But when you're trying to put shit together, see, now then there's somewhere where black folks is gonna get the short end of the stick of this. And that's how I felt. And then I felt like the Beastie Boys, I didn't feel like that about. I didn't feel like they was coming. I think that they was who they was and everything was organic. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I felt like, and again, like the story will never stop because I still get hate now. You know what I mean? But, and I want white folks to understand this. There was no disrespect against white folks. Exactly. I just felt like the Eminem thing. There was so much put into his machine that into the promotion to integrate him non-organically. That, you know what I'm saying?
So hold on. So you don't think
GMO and you don't think non-organically? Like,
you don't think Eminem was organic? Like, you don't think like there's a certain section of black people that just like Eminem?
No. That's not what we're saying. We're saying,
I'm asking what you're saying.
We're saying his integration into hip hop, meaning when he's first coming in, oh, he's from Detroit. He's not from Detroit. He's not from Detroit. Detroit is our black, beautiful city. So when you think Detroit, you think what? Black. You think music. You think black. Like you can't. Yeah, like no. So right then and there, he's not. And even if it was I'm not mad at the trailer park because I guess what the trailer park is to white folks is the hood to us. All right, so I'm not mad at that. But I'm saying, tell it like it is. You from the trailer park in Missouri. Represent that. Yeah. Don't give me the Detroit.
Hold on. Missouri.
That's where he's from.
Hold on. I seen 8 Mile, nigga. Damn. Like, hold on, nigga.
Look, he from Saint.
What do you mean Missouri?
He from somewhere named Saint something, Missouri. St. Paul Saint. Listen.
Oh shit.
Listen,
where's this coming from?
He did research.
Hold on. Time out though.
Research. We was a Source magazine. Of course we did.
Exactly.
This was a major beef. Like this wasn't no bull. This was millions of dollars at stake.
I get that. I get that. But Missouri. Hold on,
you asking me? No. Or are you disappointed? Which one?
Both.
All right, then if you're disappointed, then exactly what I'm saying holds merit.
Quite frankly,
right? Because they fooled you.
Yeah, I feel bamboozled. Like
that's how you should
feel. Yeah, I don't like it.
That's how you should feel. Because look at, and this is what I'm saying. Look at.
You think Eminem can rap?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. He's dope.
Okay.
No question.
Okay.
Now, asterisk on that.
Hold on.
Asterisk on that.
Because you said cannabis. You said if he was black, he would be cannabis.
Yeah, and cannabis is dope too, and nobody would give a fuck.
That's my nigga.
Cannabis is dope as fuck, and nobody would care. Let me get my point across.
All right.
He wouldn't be no cannabis though.
No, but the point is. Okay, but the point is that cannabis is just as dope or doper, and how come cannabis is selling 100 zillion records? Yeah. All right, so let's get back. No, but let's get back. So he's from Saint something, Missouri, right? Right.
That's incredible. That's just incredible.
Okay, but where he's from, there's not too many black people, bro. Like it's not like he's from it might be 10% black folks where he grew up at. He didn't grow up around black people.
So that's why
he went to Detroit. And then that's when after that's not where he started. Now, hold on. You know, because a lot of times people, he's from Detroit. No, you from where you from. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on, where you from?
I live in Atlanta, but I'm from Boston.
Exactly.
You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. I live in the A, but I'm from Boston. You know what I'm saying? So he's okay. He's giving now. Once he's in, he's giving like MTV, and they're giving him like carte blanche. I mean, they're letting his shit go. Like, why ain't you letting everybody else shit go like that? I just had a problem with that. Why is he getting all this? You know what I'm saying?
Felt like he was getting special attention.
He was. Yeah. He was. And while he's getting special attention, again, he's still his because they put millions in his publicity machine. He's still being kind of put as, hey, when 8 Mile came, 8 Mile put, when the movie came, it's like then that was it. Then that's who he is. Exactly. They were smart. They was brilliant doing what they did because what they did worked. See, imagine this now, and I always lay this to y'all. 100 years from now, everybody in here gonna be dead. Agreed? We all gonna be dead, right?
I might be. I'm playing a little 300, but that's another story.
Let's say you are.
Yeah.
Right? All right. History goes on. Right? History is still documented, right? Yeah. Right. They're gonna look back at this time. And they're gonna look at these 30, 40, 50 years and be like, this was a good time for young black men. Like these niggas got jewelry and diamonds and cars. They didn't have that 50 years ago, 50 years before that. So they just like how we look at King Tut. There was many kings, but we always look at King Tut. They're gonna look at that time and look at niggas and be like, wow, this was a big time for niggas. Oh, this was done by hip hop. They look at hip hop.
Exactly.
Shit, who's the number one seller of hip hop is gonna be a white face.
Yeah.
And what that's gonna do, that's just gonna alleviate any type of thinking that anybody thought that we was the ones who was the great. Come on, man. Listen, we gonna be dead a lot longer than we on this earth.
Yeah, fact.
Does anybody give a fuck that that's gonna happen? Yeah. Nobody cares. Everybody just, you're a hater. You're a hater. No, man. This is deeper than hate. Look, at the time when I beefed with Eminem, I had a hit record. We was making $1.5 million a month with the Source. I didn't have any reason to just disrespect somebody, to try to lose the magazine, to try to make all white people hate me. I just was sticking up for a fact of where I thought hip hop was going because I loved it so much.
Let me ask you this then. Is that the biggest story, or is cannabis not getting his credit the biggest story? Why focus on Eminem instead of getting cannabis?
But there's 1,000 cannabis who probably, but it don't. But see, what I'm trying to say is cannabis's type of rap never got to the mainstream. Eminem did it, and it went to the mainstream.
What about Black Thought?
What about him? You know what I'm saying? Them niggas is dope as fuck.
I'm saying it's the same shit. He in the mainstream though.
What about 100 years from now? They're not gonna be looking at Black Thought. They're gonna be looking at Eminem. Yeah. That's all I was trying to. Hey, look. That's all I was trying to prove. I said it back then, and I said it now. This wasn't about. I don't see the asterisk on me saying Eminem's dope. He's dope, but it's not my type of rap.
Yeah,
like, you know what I mean. Like just like. No disrespect to cannabis. Cannabis's rap ain't my type of rap. Yeah. I can appreciate it and I can fuck with it, but my type of rap, Scarface, even right, you know what I'm saying? Even right now, Future. I can name my type of rap. Migo. I can, you know what I'm saying? I can name, like you said, hundreds of niggas. Yeah. But that particular rap, and not just Eminem, but a few niggas. Yeah. That's not my type of rap. I mean, that has color nothing to do with it. I just don't. That's not my type. I'm not disrespecting. I'm not disrespecting, and I apologize if me doing that is I'm not making a mockery of it because I love all hip hop, but I just don't fuck with that type of rap. That's all.
Yeah.
I mean, let's switch gears a little bit. Love and hip hop. How did you get involved with that?
That nigga said, yuck.
Man.
Cause we had Shooter up here.
No, I didn't go yuck. I said, ugh.
Oh yeah, hey man.
We had Shooter on the show.
Shout out to Shooter.
Yeah, shout out to my boy.
Yeah.
It wasn't really Stevie. Mona casted Mimi, said, and it was supposed to be Mimi's boyfriend at the time. I guess it was Stevie J.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
That's fucked up.
They just had a child together, and next thing you know, he's casting for Love and Hip Hop. He gets on Love and Hip Hop. He brings a side chick on. And the rest is motherfucking history.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? How to so like I say, we talked to Shooter about it, right? So is it scripted or not?
Look, I can't speak for nobody else but me. You know what I'm saying?
The
way they do it is they'll call beats, and somebody will come over and they'll be on their phone and they'll be like, I used to be like, yo, get the fuck out of here. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I wasn't with none of that. And my guy, my producer, respected it because everything was just me. I don't need that.
Yeah.
I'm not doing what you. I walked off a bunch of love and hip hop scenes, which cost them money. I'm not doing that. The fuck out. The fuck out. Y'all ain't ambushing me. If a woman can't, like, if they just popped up and my baby, like, I'm walking off. I'm getting my car, I'm driving off. I'm not doing none of that dumb shit.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna make me do nothing that's gonna make me look stupid.
No ambush shit.
Wasn't doing it.
They were ambition and shit like
that. They would try to like have you say or have you do some shit. And if it didn't fit with me, I used to just get the fuck out. If I can't do what I want to do, then I wasn't doing it.
Yeah.
Everything that I did on there, I did.
Yeah.
You know, I really got shot. My mom really passed away. I really got engaged. Yeah. Like, everything I did, I really did in my life.
They go piece by piece. So the engagement shit, right? That was real?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hell yeah. Like, shit, I was in love. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, fuck. I mean, I ain't been in love too many times. I'm just not... You know what I mean? You know, Mr. Lover. You know what I mean? I feel like at that point, everything was just going so good. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And I'm on TV and people are liking me, and because you got to realize after the Eminem, it was like I thought everybody hated me. Yeah. I'm being liked and shit. You know what I'm saying? This is dope. This feels good. You know what I'm saying? And then I just moved to Atlanta. It was good times. It was dope. And you know what I'm saying? So
how shit like that affect a relationship though? Being on TV.
Oh, it 100% it affects it. 150%. And I'm gonna say this right now. If you're a couple and you love your couple, don't do reality TV together. Unless you really have some type of real understanding outside the relationship. Yeah. Because if not, you know what I'm saying, that shit's gonna fuck y'all up, man. You know what I'm saying? Like it's kind of designed to fuck shit up.
How you feel about, like, even not on a reality TV, but Instagram posting your girl?
I love it. Like if I'm with somebody, say I'm with somebody now, and I be posting a beautiful ass motherfucking right. Yeah. Niggas know I'm with. Hey, it's one with. You know what I'm saying? Don't be fucking around. You know what I'm saying? You gotta let all her exes and them know.
She over here now.
That's how they do it for. Hey yo, you know what's so crazy? People don't even consider your relationship unless you posting them. To be honest, because a female will keep fucking who she fucking. Oh nigga, you ain't gonna post me, then it ain't gonna be exclusive.
Exactly.
Real talk.
Exactly. Now you said the shooting at your mama funeral. What the fuck with that?
Shit.
I mean, if you could speak about it.
What the fuck was that? Right?
Shout out to boy Nato.
Man, I just we was shooting Love and Hip Hop.
Yeah. At
the time, my mom passed away. Okay. And that was my best friend. Me and my mother was, that was my best friend, no matter, because I was like a bad guy in Boston, you know what I'm saying? And she always was there. All my court dates, whether I was wrong, right, or indifferent, my mother, so that was my best friend. I miss her dearly. And so when she passed away, you know what I'm saying, it was like, I had there was some issues, you know what I'm saying, going along with family, you know what I mean? And keep it short, you know what I'm saying, was on the highway, man, gunshots rang out, I got shot, you know what I'm saying? Had to do my MacGyver. I'm saying, yeah, like, you know what I mean? If you don't know how to drive and you getting shot at, listen, I remember in Four Corners, I never forget this, E.T., shout out to E.T. Okay. He had an 88, an E.T. motherfucker, I'll never forget, Kenny Brown, God rest his dead, and Abe, Franklin Hill, Kenny, them niggas was boom, boom, in the whole windshield, I'm in the back seat, Corcho, God rest his dead, and this nigga backed that shit up all the way from fucking Harvard Street, back to all the way down to Westville, man. Backwards, man. Man, that was like an 82. You know what I'm saying?
Funny from 82, Bronx
81,
shit.
man. That was crazy. So I basically, man, I'm on the highway. Shots are ringing out. I'm getting hit, and all I remember was really just grabbing my chest to see if I got hit here. Cause I feel like if I gonna get hit here, nigga, you get ready to die. You better start thinking some shit. You know what I'm saying? Some good shit. So
how many times you got hit?
3 times. Okay. You know what I'm saying? But.
Glad you made it through that.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
It was crazy because it was my mother's funeral procession.
Yeah, that shit was crazy.
You know what I'm saying? And then broad daylight on a main highway. So that shit was That shit was crazy. But you know, I've been through crazy shit
That's
all
over?
my life.
Like,
Yeah. I mean, it's pretty much, you know, I survived it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like, but again, like I said, you know, we all survivors. You know what I mean? Like we all. If you ain't been shot, like 50% of people or shot at, that's the unfortunate. That's what's fucked up about us as a people. You know what I'm saying? Like people be talking about going to Vietnam and going to. Man, we in Vietnam every day. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Fucking Beirut out here.
It ain't getting no check for it from the government.
Yo, nothing.
I want to ask you this, right? What's your top 5?
Top 5, dead or alive?
Dead or alive.
All right, well, first of all, you really can't do a top 5. It's a disjustice to rappers because so many niggas are dope. So many niggas make dope songs.
Your influences, maybe.
Not the best. Your personal.
Yeah.
But it's way more than 5.
Well, let's do the 5. Somebody get more
You got
doing top 5, yo. Because then you leaving out niggas who I really fuck with, man. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Listen.
How can anybody in this room? Y'all mean tell me y'all got 5 niggas that
I got a top 5.
I got a top 5. No, you the guest.
All right, can I get y'all top 5 first?
We negotiating now.
Yeah, let me get your top 5 because I don't know. It's hard.
Because the question ain't gonna be official then.
I've been around hip hop since 1980, like 76. Like, come on,
man. Nigga, be choosy.
Give me a 5, you know.
Yeah,
come on now.
We need a fever.
First of all, fellas, I'm doing this for G says this.
Appreciate you.
All right,
Appreciate
because there's way more y'all who are dope as fuck. I just got to give them a 5.
Yeah,
the best I can do.
Excuse him, blank.
Since 1976, I got to give a top 5 fucking thing. All right, well. First, I gotta give it to. I'm gonna say Spoonie G. Spoonie G was one of the first one. Yes, y'all. A freak, y'all.
Yeah.
You don't stop. Like that to me was so dope in hip hop.
Yeah.
Like there was groups back then. Everybody was in groups. Crash Crew, Fearless 4. You know what I'm saying? Funky 4+1, Sugar Hill Gang. This nigga was by himself. Yes, y'all. A freak, y'all. Like I'm gonna say Spoonie G.
Spoonie G.
Y'all never heard Spoonie G. So
right.
Spoonie G.
Where you from?
New York.
Shout out Spoonie G.
Right.
Yep.
And that was back in the 70s.
Okay.
You know, all right. Then we're gonna go, and it's no order, right?
Nah.
I'm gonna throw Scarface in there.
Okay.
All right. Uncle Face.
Because Scarface really, you know, I'm gonna throw Ice Cube in there.
Q.
Mr.
Q.
Officer.
All right.
Q.
So you got the north, south, and the west.
Man.
So far.
What you got?
See, it's
No.
Go back to that.
No. Don't go to him hauling and shit.
Do you pick Jay or do you pick Nas? Do you pick Jay or do you pick? It's crazy, like you know.
You know who did the ether?
Nas and Pop. There it is.
I want to ask you this, right? If you was stuck
But that's bullshit. I just want y'all to know with an asterisk, a little star. My shit got a star on it.
No.
There's way more motherfuckers. Prodigy,
That was the top
Biggie,
5 though. No. That was That's bullshit, motherfucker. This is bullshit. No, that was the top 5.
Like how the fuck?
he had because you put Nas in there. So that's what
No, he just said
But he made a
single,
great
though.
point because Ether is the greatest diss ever made in the history of mankind.
That bitch ain't
I want y'all to know that.
There we go.
Greatest diss record.
I still need an invitation to the Rock Nation
all
brunch.
diss
though.
records.
I'm sorry.
The history. And not just the rap, but the music. Gotta give Ron Browns.
I'm sorry.
Like Ron Browns did that. So it just, see, when you
Ron
rate.
Browns did what?
Ron Browns did Ether.
He did the ether beat?
He did Ether, yeah.
Get the fuck out of here.
Ron Browns did the Google it. Google it. Ron Browns did that.
1-to-1 for real.
Yeah. So when you say this, it's the combination of because you gotta feel the music. See, the reason why I felt like Hit 'Em Up was a good diss because the music was happy.
Man, that shit was disrespectful.
No. It was.
Shit was crazy.
It was. But the music. I like music. Yo, Ether made you get mad as fuck.
Yeah.
For real, yo. Ether made you get mad. Like, like, oh my God.
Fuck Jake. Yo, that shit crazy.
But I heard Hit 'Em Up because it was trying to be rapid.
Hit 'em up, no more playing.
Shout say,
I'm saying,
my dick.
I don't think there could have been an ether. I don't think there could have been an ether without Hit 'Em Up though.
Nah, that's bullshit.
Yo,
the way Nas's cadence in Ether was so like, nigga, you. But what?
But the way he came at him, it was the same.
That's the greatest diss in the history of hip hop.
He tried Jay like
because Nas wasn't no dissing nigga. That's another thing. He wasn't no disrespectful nigga, nothing like that. Nas is kicking black.
He humble.
Nas came out kicking black.
Yeah, he humble. He was a humble nigga.
Yeah, but man, boy, that will go down in history. And I know a lot of people, a lot of white people are gonna say Eminem's joint. You know what I'm saying?
Hail Mary?
Nail in the coffin.
Oh, no.
They're gonna say that was the greatest.
I think Hail Mary in there though.
No Eminem this.
They're gonna say that.
I think Hail Mary in there.
Okay, now me personally, I believe
Hail Mary in
the
there.
only thing about Eminem's disses, and I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I need y'all.
What about Bomb First?
I really didn't feel Eminem's disses, and the reason why is
Bomb
this.
First.
Like I didn't really feel him only because it's like he's saying like he was making jokes of me selling crack and making jokes of me being a street guy. And since I really was, that shit didn't faze me.
How I feel to get did by Eminem though? It ain't feel good a little bit?
It didn't. I'm telling you, it was nothing. Like
He don't look at it from that perspective.
I don't.
You looking at it from the outside.
I just don't.
Eminem to him is like us talking.
Now let me ask you that. Since Five saying that, do you think
we've never met?
That's like.
But do you think
we've never met?
Do you think people disrespect your mogul like with you owning the source? Like, do you think people put you on a mogul level?
I swear to God, look, I can go to any gas station from Cleveland Ave to motherfucking Slauson, and niggas be like, Zeno, what up? Love, bro. That to me means more than anything.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That means more than, like, to have that type of love to go to any gas station in any hood, nigga, that's like, nigga, that means more to me than anything.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Early.
I could die with that, with a smile on my face with that.
Early.
All that other shit is, you know what I'm saying? That means more to me than anything.
Yeah.
Because anywhere I go, I'm talking any gas station in any hood of America. Zeno, whether it's a woman at the end, and the way they talking to me is like they know me, like I'm their cousin, like I'm their, like it's love, nigga. Like that right there. Yeah, you can't buy that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Check this out, right? I want to switch gear. Some other bullshit, the indictment shit.
Ooh, indictment,
yeah. So the indictment shit, like, so explain that to me.
All right, so when we was getting all that, okay, first, like I told you, like my dad, you know what I'm saying? My dad was big in Boston, you know what I'm saying? So I came up under him. They had been trying to get me for a while, and they never really could, you know what I'm saying? Knock on wood. I made it a point to get out of there before they did. Boston, like I said, once they own you, it's that's it. There's no way around it. It's this big, you know what I'm saying? So, when I got with Dave and when we did partner up, because I partnered up with him later on. And even when I partnered up with him, I still was making so much money in the streets that whatever was to be offered, I didn't need it. So Dave, you do your thing. We're just friends and we supporting each other. Yeah. All right. And we, you know what I'm saying? He was probably my only real white friend. You know what I'm saying? Jewish friend. You know what I mean? And we got super close. So when we started making all this money, we started making a lot of money in advertisement. I mean, a lot of money. It was a point where, like,
I heard master people going crazy.
It just was like, I had so much money, man. The only thing I could do was give it away. The only thing I could, it was too much money. It just wasn't. So if whoever was around me, I'm just like, here, come on. I'm giving jobs and cribs and cars and I'm flying niggas all over there with lobsters and steaks, and we staying in hotels. Look, this is a true story. It's a true story. We stayed at the Beverly Hills hotels for like 2 months. The bill was $200,000 just to stay at the bed. Like I'm in the bungalow. The bungalow's like $1,300 a day, and I'm in there for like 2 months.
Oh yeah.
Shit.
It's crazy, yo. Like we in room service every single day, 3, 4. It was frivolous, dumb shit, but I didn't know nothing else. You know what I'm saying? I'm a street nigga at the time. All my niggas are happy. You know what I'm saying? We fucking everybody. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, like loving hip hop. Shit. All right. Motherfuckers, yeah, loving hip hop, man. Listen. Yeah, the Zeester was, man. Listen, man.
So you was a sniper?
It was crazy, bro. Because we had a lot of money. The source, look, we had all this money. I had a hit record. Like it just was crazy at one time, man. It just was too much. So, you know, the Feds was thinking like we was doing it through drug money. They didn't think that the magazine. See, at this time, the federal government didn't know about niggas making all this money. They didn't understand it. They didn't know who was making all this money. They didn't. Exactly. So they thought. So they hit me with. So they extortion, money laundering, like a couple of bodies in Boston. These was the charges that they was getting ready, and they was telling me to cop out to 25. They said they were just gonna give me the RICO. They said if I cop to 25, I'll be able to come home. I was like, hell no. You know what I'm saying? That's not. That wasn't part of the plan. I was thinking. You know what I'm saying? We got two different plans here, right? So these motherfuckers would literally sit downstairs in the source office. We was on Park Avenue, and they used to follow us around for like 2 years. Yeah. They spent millions of dollars. So they interviewed over 160 people, and they couldn't connect the dots. They came close because a couple of niggas, you know, but it wasn't enough to connect the dots. So what they did was they took our accountant George Moore, and he was a white guy from Jersey. You know what I'm saying? They used to work with us. Okay. You know what I'm saying? And he's the one that he wore the wire and he testified against me. For 8 months, we paid him $150,000, and he's trying to trap me up about my taxes. And the whole time he could see, I never had an office at the Source magazine the whole 18 years. I'm in the streets. What you mean? I'm in the hood. I'm fucking with Jay Prince. I'm fucking with Show. I'm fucking with all these other niggas like Dave.
I never had the office.
See, hip hop is still the streets. That's how me and Dave worked. Dave was, you know, he's Harvard. Zeno's out there. That's how the synergy worked.
Yeah.
And I'd come and he'd have a couch, and I'd get on the couch and we'd smoke. And that's why we'd have our meetings, hours and hours and hours and hours. And then after that, boom, that's how the Source Awards came up. That's how the Source Hip Hop Hits came up. Okay. That's how, I mean, all kind of great ideas that happen when we just smoking and I'm sitting on the couch, but I never had an office. I can't be, I never ever could sit in the office.
So you gotta find you a Jewish boy to talk to while you smoke. And
you said that.
Your dreams come true.
But that's how we work. It's just how we work. And he would take notes of everything. Dave would, I'm telling you, laugh, but that's how it was. He hit it on the nose because that's how we work. Like he anything we think, he would, like Dave being administrative and being from Harvard, he got promotion in marketing. He was a genius, man. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And just me, you know, like once I started getting in tune with the magazine, then like my ideas was crazy. I was hip hop. I mixed that 11 years old on 2 Gemini turntables. You know what I mean? Nobody in that office was more hip hop than Zeno.
Whose ideas was the mics?
The mics was a collective. Okay. That was a collective to rate it. You know what I'm saying? That was a collective to have a rating system. And the mics was just going to be used as, you know, like the 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. You know what I'm saying?
5 was the classic.
Nobody knew that was going to be the big thing that people years from now are talking about.
Yeah.
Because I've already said in other interviews, I always thought that what makes us individuals in a world that everybody has to follow and trend, what makes you individual is the type of music that you like.
Yeah.
What you like, I might not like.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? What you think is 5 mics, I might think is 1 mic. See, but that's all. But that's good and that's all right because that's what makes us individuals. Exactly. Mm-hmm. That's why we ain't fucking robots. Exactly. Yeah. See, now you don't let this make you a robot.
Yeah.
And even though the 5 mics, the artists wanted them so bad and they respected them, and even labels looked at them, it still could use to be against you. All the artists that probably got 2.5 and 3 mics, I'm sure they didn't appreciate that.
Not to cut you off, but how the hell y'all feel? Make Guerrilla Warfare 4.5 and Wayne in because of Wayne's song, and he ended up being one of the greatest niggas ever.
Okay, so
who
now,
the fuck made that?
Okay, so look.
I want to know.
So look, this is This is how I. No. But look, okay.
The Really Was Fair was 4.5.
You see how he's saying? You will never ever be able to make somebody happy if they think. No, because he has his own individual. He should.
Yeah.
He should.
Straight up.
See, I never rated the mics. The mics was always rated by the journalists.
Whoa.
Okay.
So
Like
you
the
out
All-Star
you
game.
you not
I never ever.
you not like go.
The only time is when I was beefing with Eminem. The only
Yeah.
time is when I was beefing with Eminem. Is when I.
Yeah, I heard
Hold
about that.
on. So you fixed the
was
mics
trying to
for
have
Eminem?
mics.
Hold on. Whoa.
Everybody knew that.
Come on. No.
Everybody knew that.
Yo, you fixed the mics for Eminem? That's nutty. Hold
Everybody
on.
knew that.
What you mean they knew that? No, this is breaking fucking news.
No, everybody knew that.
No.
No 5 mics.
Come on, nobody's stupid. He didn't listen. Everybody knew that if me and Eminem listen. So Eminem got 2.5 mics,
Right?
but
What?
look,
Holy shit. Hold on.
Okay, why you give him that much?
because we was beefing.
I'm saying, why you give him that much? Like, if you give him 2.5.
I'm saying I didn't give him one.
He said because he was beefing.
I really could have got there on the nigga's ass. It was my fucking magazine. I could have gave that nigga
That's what I was
a
wondering.
negative.
I would get that nigga half a mic.
That boy was
Why
crazy.
you gave
Look. And I'm be honest. Okay, Eminem didn't deserve 2.5 mics. Right?
Yo,
Eminem, listen,
whoa.
but okay,
That's
but look
incredible.
No, it really is.
That's growth. No. That's growth.
No, he didn't. That's obvious. You know, like we was beefing, and when you beefing, all bets off.
Fuck you, I ain't finna
You know what I'm
do
saying?
that.
Yeah. All right. But the beef is over, and that's what his fans have to understand. See, the reason why the whole is because they keep coming at me. They keep being disrespectful. And my thing is because I'm not playing no games with nobody over the type of music I like. When you break it down to it, so because I might not like Eminem's music, then y'all should disrespect me. Let's say somebody comes up to you in person. And it's like, you fucking bitch, you don't like Eminem in person. What's the first thing you gonna do?
Whoa.
It's never ever happened in person to me. Okay. But it's always happened over this. And I've never.
You gotta leave that alone though, man.
I am.
Yo.
No, he's right.
You gotta woosah that shit out.
You're right.
Yo,
You're
hit me
right.
up. I'm telling
You're
you.
right. You're right. Listen, that's what the and I want to shout out to Wendy because that's what the lady was saying.
What, the Uber driver?
Yeah, that's what it.
Uber church?
She was no, but it was real. She was like Zeno. She was like, listen, I've been watching you since Loving Hip Hop, and you're a great soul, but you can't let other people's energy get in you. And then she made me pull up Galatians 19 and 20. It's crazy, bro, because I don't read the Bible, but I believe in God. And it made me realize I always thought being humble was just me not thinking I was better than somebody. But being humble is just not getting upset and just not, expecting people and everything to think the way and how you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So you're right. I'm going to take the necessary steps as of today not to ever let that bother me again because that's been my Achilles heel.
Let me ask you this, right? If you stuck on an island, you can only take 3 albums. That's all you're gonna hear for the rest of your life.
Oh, here we go again. Yo.
That's
Damn. What happened? Like all the other albums fell in the ocean?
Your iPod fell in the fucking.
What happened to all the other albums? Like,
listen.
Why do I only got 3?
Listen, you dropped your phone in the ocean. Dolphin brought it back. 3 songs was left.
Give me 3.
Well, guess what? I'm gonna say Leray Album coming out in March.
Okay.
Early.
Okay.
Like that.
Get that out there.
Look at that. Good pops.
Yeah, because it's gonna be dope.
Yeah.
She got a lot of dope features. I can't say no more. I got in trouble the other day. Shut the fuck up. Exactly. Saying. But a lot of dope features. Her album's gonna be dope. I'm proud of her. And shout out to Coy. Also my son Chavo. I'm plugging his mixtape with Pierre Bourne. He has his, Chavo's World 3 coming out. And my son Taj just started rapping, so y'all check all that out. Also, Chef Zeno have Chef Zeno spices. They're gonna be in Walmart real soon. Yeah, my 6-year-old.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I had him out there on Love and Hip Hop, and he's 6 now, and he's a little chef himself. And
all right.
I'm opening up Benzino's Crab Trap on Chambly. All y'all are welcome.
I saw you post.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Let
me get all my plugs out now.
Yeah, early.
Exactly. Let me ask you this, right? Since
my 3 albums.
Yeah.
What?
Coy's album. I don't know the name of it yet. my son's album coming out. And yeah, that's right. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Since she's gonna ask me 3 albums.
Got kids,
and Future's the joint before last.
Oh yeah.
That motherfucker. Bro.
That be hard.
I'll say that.
Game is on there.
Yeah, but again, that question is bullshit. I would take everybody out of everybody's shit. So stop. You know what I'm saying? That's a hard question. Stop asking questions like that.
He just going.
Since he just did that, what's your top 5 bad diss songs?
Ether.
Hit him up.
Hit him up. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Biggie's joint.
Which one? Kicking the
What's
door?
beef?
Not What's Beef.
Okay, what's beef? Okay.
We all know that was a diss song.
That was crazy. Ice Cube. No Vaseline.
Oh yeah,
That shit was crazy.
I ain't gonna lie, that
saying?
was shit. But when you just said it, yeah, about that.
And I don't give a fuck. Real niggas with big dicks. MC Red, remember? I'm saying, what was the name of it? Always into some. Always into some. That was a diss too.
Yeah.
I was speaking to your bitch. Oh shit. Remember Dre? You know what I'm saying?
When they came back from the No Vaseline.
I got always into some.
Y'all niggas wild.
Yeah.
I heard. I saw some shit when it was like you kicked with Michael Jackson.
Yeah, I was
With Michael Jackson.
I was with Mike for 2
What the
weeks.
fuck you was doing
and I
with
on the
Michael
phone with
Jackson?
him, and I was on the phone with him for like about an hour, man.
Yeah.
Rest in peace to the greatest artist.
Hold on,
and a
whoa.
great person,
What
man.
the fuck was you talking to Michael Jackson about?
All right, about the Eminem thing.
Well, you know he bought his masters
Because M had.
Oh, did you influence
I
that
heard
shit?
that. No.
okay.
M did the video. M did the video playing Mike burn his hair. Remember when he did that?
Yeah.
But
Mike didn't appreciate
hold on,
that.
did you? But did you? Okay.
Mike did not appreciate that.
Okay.
So why were you talking to him about that though?
No,
what the
because
fuck was you on the phone?
Okay,
for?
so the first time I met Mike was with Teddy Riley. I had my first album. I was signing Motown, and I was working with Teddy Riley in Virginia. All right, Mike came through there, blew me the fuck away. He had his kids. That's when his kids was little. Kids, man, right? And look, Blanket, and others.
Blanket.
So look at Mike comes in, and Teddy's studio's not like a huge studio. You know what I'm saying? They got a couple of dope ass rooms, but it's just it's a nice size studio. So Mike came in, man. I was like, man, I ain't been blown. I was speechless. I couldn't fucking believe it. Heart started pumping real fast, yo. So I just was like, he's tall. Mike was tall, man. I didn't know he was that tall. Man, Mike's hair looked like the most beautifulest Indian hair you've ever seen. The most beautifulest, like a beautiful Indian.
That nigga said the most
Pocahontas hair, boy.
Yo,
Mike's hair was, and it looked like it was really his hair, nigga. Like
Exactly.
that shit was
That was
crazy.
his hair. What the fuck you talking
Ah,
about?
man.
What,
I
it
was at
a
Mike's
wig?
hair.
I don't know. Yeah,
Exactly.
Just for me or
That don't make
something like
sense.
that.
Mike paid for that.
So you say
No, but no disrespect. But that shit was amazing.
Oh, you
Yeah, no.
Mike wrote a check for the head.
No, that's real.
Oh, time out. Whoa.
That's real. Like
Yeah.
that.
Check on the
that
front.
was,
Jackson, they gave him
I mean, if we're gonna be
15
real
yards.
about it, that's if that's what I mean. I seen it.
Joe Jackson, they gave him that shit.
Oh, niggas, Mike,
Never hear that.
niggas had afros, bro. You didn't know that?
Nah, I knew that.
Never hear that, Joe Jackson.
But I was amazed by him, bro. He was amazing. I was
just
amazed.
trying to
Man.
see if you was trying to say that was a wig or
No, it wasn't a wig. It wasn't a
Yeah.
wig. Whatever it was, it was his.
I'm trying to get the eye.
Okay, so
It could have been an implant.
You said him.
It was his. It wasn't no that shit. I mean,
No,
telling you,
it
it didn't look bad. It looked like.
Come out. He
had like a barber dog head.
No. You know, remember the hair we had? It just
crazy.
it looked natural. It looked dope as fuck.
Yo, y'all niggas
looked dope, bro.
You blaspheme. Y'all niggas blaspheme me.
It was dope. It just looked. I don't know how I was explaining. It just looked dope. Mike just looked dope to me, man. Yeah, man, I'm telling you.
Can I ask you this, right? So you say he wasn't feeling the Eminem this shit. So what did he say?
He was thanking me because I was going at Eminem. He was thanking me. Then he
So
started
Mike
talking.
like, fuck him.
Then he started talking a lot about.
What Mike said. I heard Mike talk gangster. Mike didn't talk like her.
He was like, I just, I really want to thank you. You know what I'm saying? And because and he started, and Tommy Mottola and Sony Music, and Benzino, I'm telling you, these guys, they have no respect for the art. They have no respect for the. And I was just like, what I'm saying?
Shit.
That's just how he was sounding.
Mike was a boardroom
I
gangster.
just was listening. I was like, man, listen. I said, look, man, I said, Mike shut down Dave and Buster's for everybody in Teddy's studio just for 3 days straight, yo.
Yeah.
It was ours. Imagine that.
Shut up,
The whole Dave and Buster's, nobody in it but us. You know what I'm saying? Nobody.
Y'all niggas
About like 15 niggas, 10. It was Teddy's family and me and my guys, like, and Dave and Buster's, bro. And Mike used to like to play the flight simulator game.
Yo.
Mike had a long trench coat, you know what I'm saying, with some black ill penny loafers, like with a red shirt. Like Mike was, man, I'm telling you, bro, with some ill glasses on, some lokes. Some lokes on.
Oh, okay.
Let me ask you this, right? I saw some shit on YouTube or whatever. But you want Fedz Vlad right now.
Now, me and Vlad actually, we got it together. And I'm gonna be honest. Look. The thing with Vlad is this, man.
Damn.
Right? Okay.
That was blatant.
The thing with Vlad. No. Me and Vlad.
That wasn't you. That was somebody in the back said, "Fuck Vlad."
No. A lot.
Whoever my man was in the back, yo,
people-
fuck
listen,
Vlad. I'm with you.
All right.
I guess.
And that's usually what I've been getting. But look, that's funny. I guess. Right? No, but honestly, like, look. So Vlad, I've known Vlad since the Source magazine, and Vlad always wanted to do what he's doing now, and I respect that.
Was he working for you at the Source?
No.
Oh.
He would just.
So
come
what
over,
was he there for?
Just come over and just soak up game.
What
and
the
just
fuck?
kick it.
So I couldn't have came over and
Why
just
not?
did that.
Everybody did.
That's bullshit.
Why not?
How
You
feel about
didn't know Zeno.
See?
That's the missing.
But knowing Zeno was nothing but what up, bro? If you had some good weed, man, we was friends. I'm telling you, it wasn't a big thing with me. See, but when I look back at Vlad interviewed me almost 9 years ago, and I was like, damn. I said, damn, Vlad been doing this a long time. Yeah. And to me, the people that do it a long time, you can really only give them their props. Exactly. We had a situation, you know what I mean? That's all. It wasn't no major.
How you feel about what he said about Farrakhan?
I told him I didn't like that. And I told him he needs to apologize. Because me and Farrakhan, I consider one of my mentors. Like me and Farrakhan, like I look at Farrakhan as, I watched the Savior's Day speech. You know what I'm saying? God bless Minister Farrakhan. Farrakhan is one of the greatest men I've ever met in my life. You understand what I'm saying? One of the greatest men I ever met in my life. I want to make that perfectly clear. And he's one of the most intelligent men I've ever met in my life. Okay. The way he speaks, you know what I'm saying? Like he just, he exudes greatness. You know what I'm saying? He exudes blackness. He exudes a survival in a fight for a people that needs it more than ever. Yeah. We need it now, man. Like if you look at us right now, man, we're I know everybody's on Instagram, and I know we all, but man, we're not in good condition as a people. We're not in good shape. And I want to say that right now. Like, cut through all the bullshit. Like, we're not in. Like, the love of each other is probably at its all-time low. Like, love for each other might be at its all-time low as far as black folks. Just my opinion. And I've been around a long time. And, it has nothing to do with money, but then it has to do with money. Yeah. And if we don't get that love back soon, we ain't gonna have shit.
Yo, I agree with you. I agree with you, but do you think the Nation of Islam has showed up when black people were getting killed?
I think the Nation of Islam have taken so many young black men off the street who were killers and who have.
Now I'm talking about when cops kill them.
Let me answer it.
Yeah.
Let me answer it. I think the nation. Cops been killing enslaved owners and all that for years and years and years, right? I'm saying the Nation of Islam have taken more black and saved more black young men right now. When we talking young men in America, The bottom of the barrel is us. The street guy who didn't go to college, who don't got a job, who only sell drugs. Okay, he's the piece that goes through the system. Minister Farrakhan have taken more of those men than anybody, than any church. Then he's turned more of those men's lives around than any church, than anybody. You know what I'm saying? Nobody compares to Farrakhan in my eyes, as far as because he goes and gets the ones that nobody can control, that are castaways, myself included. Like if the Source magazine, whatever it was didn't happen, man, I would have been just another statistic. You know what I'm saying? All those thousands of men in the nation, they would have all been statistics. I'm telling you, either in jail or dead. That's just my feeling. That's my feeling.
I can believe that. On that note, right? On that note, I want to do a word association game with you before we get up out of here.
All right, word association.
I'm gonna say a word. You say the first thing come to your mind.
I can do that.
You ready?
Let's go.
Benzino.
Let's go. Come on, Jesus.
Benzino.
Oh, that's the word? I was like, misunderstood.
Boston.
Pride.
Kids.
Everything.
Life.
Death.
Success.
Bullshit.
Friends.
Overrated.
You rather be loved or respected?
Both.
God.
Me.
I appreciate it. Homie Benzino came through. You know
that was hard, huh? You can do that again.
Yeah, like podcast. It's like that.
Yeah.
We out here.
Yup.
Word.